Adam. Adam. Yes, sir. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How we feeling today? How we feeling today? How we feeling today? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yes, sir. The game is already about to kick off. What's good? What's good, Northwestern? Appreciate you pulling up first. Thank you, Lady Library. Let them know. Make sure everybody stiff arm that like button. How we feeling today? What's good, Junior? What's good? That's Kiera. What's good, Kiera? And Junior, I've been team draft pick since over a month ago, so you know where I'm at. My main thing, though, we're watching... Oh, wait, fumble? Fumble? Fumble off rip? Commanders made a play? Did Commanders make a play on special teams? Was that Mikey? That was Mikey? Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boy, Mike Sainristil, one thing about him, turnover machine. Play calling going from Joe Wood Jr. to Dan Quinn has mattered a lot. Yeah, Mike Sainristil, if the Commanders recovered it, that's definitely a fumble by Mike Sainristil right there. But what's good, everybody, man? What's good? I wanted to make sure I said what's up to everybody. What's good, Tony? Man, I'm with you. What's good, Corey? Looks like it's our football, too. Looks like it's our football. What's good, Ray? What's good, FCJ? FC Junior, what's good? Northwestern, what's good? Carol, welcome back. What's good? Let me see everybody. Let me see everybody. What's good, Calvin? Yes, sir. What's good, Johnny? What's happening? It was happening. What's happening? Good, Johnny. What's good, everybody? So, Kane Madrano finally plays a snap and he recovers a fumble. I want y'all to know that Kane Madrano has not been playing in games a lot this year. Like, just not playing at all. For no reason, just not playing. Chris Rodriguez gets the start. For some reason, even if Bill ends up with the most carries by the end of the game, even if Bill is the best running back on the roster, he does not start. Like last week, we didn't have Chris Rodriguez, and so they start Jeremy McNichols. Jeremy McNichols goes out there the first drive. I don't understand what that strategy is. If anybody else can figure it out, please let me know. Why do we start any running back that's not named Bill? Like, no matter what, Bill can't start. No matter what you do, Bill doesn't start the game, even if he ends up with the most carries by the end of the game. Terry with a catch. That'll make it second down after the Terry catch. What's good, everybody? Poor Sooners fans in the chat. Hey, man, that ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. My team don't even play this week. We on a bye week. Yeah, Oklahoma. They did that to themselves, man. Block, punt, pick six. They did that to themselves. Up 17-0 and you lose, you basically deserve it. Especially when it's not like questionable calls that make the comeback. Maybe there's some questionable calls throughout the game at some point, but the 17-0 turning into 17-7 was completely their fault. Punter forgot how to punt. They went out bad, man. Shout out to Texas A&M, too. Paying all that money for recruits, overpaying and stuff like that ain't amount to nothing. Let that be a lesson. Even though Miami's out here overpaying for guys, too, though. So somebody needs to humble them, too. Second and 5 for the Commanders at the 11-yard line. That'll be a pitch to Chris Rodriguez. We relied on Chris Rodriguez's speed, and he picked up a first down. Okay, C-Rod. Okay, C-Rod. I'm okay. Okay. Game looking good to start. Commanders looking good. I don't know about the game, but Commanders looking good. Let's see, that's 1st and goal. First and goal from the 5-yard line. 5 and like a third. Chris Rodriguez with a spin. He'll gain 3. That'll make it 2nd and goal from like the 2 or 3 yard line. Make sure. All right. I got stuff falling all over the place. Shouts out to special teams, though, for being special. You know, sometimes your special teams is special. Let's see, 2nd and goal, I formation. Play action. Mariota rolling out right. He'll just throw it out of bounds. Nobody is open enough. Interesting try, Cliff Kingsbury. Mike Sainristil is so weird, bro, because I still don't know what he is. He's too small to play outside. He's not quick enough or fast enough to play in the slot. So I don't know. But he forces turnovers. One thing about it, he forces turnovers. What's good, Coral? What's good, everybody in the chat? 3rd and goal. Nah, Traylon Burks' arm held down, and we're not gonna call that. Wait. Am I tripping? Traylon Burks' arm was definitely held down on that play. Before the ball even gets there. Look at his hand. He's only able to go up with one. That's not a pass interference? They're going to let guys play physical. All right, now they just making stuff up, dog. Now they just saying stuff. That's crazy. And you know, I want a draft pick, but that's crazy. That's insane. But we made our field goal. Got it. Goal! But nah, that's crazy, though. That is absolutely crazy. They talking about they're going to let guys play physical. He held his arm down the whole time. That ain't nothing but pass interference. But, you know, what can we expect out of this game? What can we expect out of the refs after we're already mathematically... Oh, my fault. I don't know why that... Wait. Why is that animation playing? Oh, that was supposed to be 1st down. My fault. All right, there we go. I fixed it. Why does that button activate that button? I got to figure that out. I got to figure out why that's happening. I have multiple buttons activating other buttons. Okay, we're good, though. That's field goal. We're up 3-0 on the Eagles, though. We're up 3-0 on the Eagles. But, yeah, the Mike Sainristil conversation is really interesting because he's too small to play outside. He's too slow to play inside. We've seen him get beat up the field easily by slot receivers. But he forces turnovers. He's just a playmaker. You got to deploy him as such then. You got to find a way to just let him be a playmaker and instinctual the way that he is, man. And maybe that is better suited outside, but we'll see. This is going to be interesting in the offseason, bro. What is Mike Sainristil? What exactly is Mike Sainristil, man? He's a really interesting conundrum, man. But, hey, he makes plays, bro. That's 5 forced turnovers this season now. 4 interceptions and a forced fumble. Shouts out my boy Magic Red for the donation to the Super Chat. First donation of the live stream. Appreciate that. He said 3 rookies starting on offense. Not mad at it, man. We need more. I'm right with you, though. I want all of the young guns out there. Kane Madrano finally getting snaps. Definitely makes me smile, bro. I don't think Kane Madrano got a single snap last week, and I have zero idea why. What do we have to gain by playing guys like Bobby Wagner? Even when Zach Ertz was healthy, though, you know, get well soon, and shouts out to Zach Ertz. Love everything he did here. But, like, guys like Zach Ertz, I can understand the starting defensive line, but, like, these older randoms we got going on, like, there's no reason Bobby Wagner to be playing every single snap. Jordan McGee, captain last week, it only played, like 14 snaps? Kane Madrano played none? Like, what? Why? What is any possible reason that makes any sense, bro? We need these young guys out here. I need Jalen. I love Terry. Love Debo. But I want more Traylon Burks and Jalen Lane targets, bro. The only way they're going to get better is getting fed in-game, playing in-game action. Because you could tell that Jalen Lane probably catches every pass in practice, but he gets into the games and he can't catch. Only way he's going to get better at that is getting thrown passes in games. So Jalen Lane and Traylon Burks targets all day, every day, bro. All day, every day. Appreciate that again from Magic Red, man. But yeah, man, play these young guys, man. I want to see Jordan McGee and K. Madrano on the field immediately together right here. I know they're not going to do that, but that's what they should do, bro. Stop playing these older guys that's not going to be here next year. There's no reason. Or they're, you know. No, that's I'm still stuck on that holding call though. Like, he's holding before the ball even gets there. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley tackle for a loss. Jacob Martin, you know, he's not Bobby Wagner or Von Miller old, but hey, he want to be here next year. Bring back Jacob Martin next year, bro. He's not one of your starting edge rushers, but as a situational pass rusher, we need Jacob Martin next year, man. We need Jacob Martin as part of this team, bro. I want Jacob Martin back next year. 2nd and 10, after like the very slightest loss of yards, like less than a yard loss. We send 3 at Jalen Hurts. Javon Kinlaw got a hand on him. Look at Jordan McGee's speed to push Jalen Hurts out of bounds after only gaining 2. Again, I love Bobby Wagner, but Jalen Hurts does not go out of bounds after only a 2-yard gain if that's Bobby Wagner near Jalen Hurts and not Jordan McGee, bro. There is a difference. That was a nice play by Jordan McGee right there, bro. That's why we need the young guys playing more. You can teach nuance, IQ, awareness, and stuff like that. You can't teach Jordan McGee's speed. There's nothing you can do. There's no physical way for you to turn back the clock on Bobby Wagner to make him faster. But Jordan McGee can learn how to play linebacker a little bit better. Bit by bit. Bit by bit. Mike Sainristil, I like that tackle, even though you still allowed him to gain more yards than I wanted. I like that big hit. I like the fact that you're playing with passion right there. I like that passion. I like that passion a lot, man. Now, Jacob Martin definitely needs to be a part of this team next year, though. Are they going to go for this on 4th down? Oh, they'll go to commentator's jinx right there. They go to commentator's jinx. Oh, the Tush push has been working this year. Looks like they're trying to for real go for it on 4th down, 4th and 1. 4th and 1 defense. Let's see. I'm not going to lie. I think they're just trying to draw us off sides. I don't think they're actually going to go for it. I don't think this is serious. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they was just trying to draw them off sides. They knew better. You know what I'm saying? They knew better. They knew better. Delay a game. They was just trying to see if we'd go off sides. That's it, man. It wasn't nothing more than that. Now, I'm still shocked they didn't call that a pass interference, though. On Dijon, whatever his name is. Cooper Dijon. Shouts out to the fact that our field goal kicker's good. But Jalen Lane got immediately stuffed. That's not really on him. I mean, I guess he could have called a fair catch, but I don't know where the punt return blocking was on that drive. At least they didn't do a penalty, though. I'm happy Jalen Lane ended up hurt off of that. That looked like he could have ended up hurt. But, hey, decent first possession by the offense. Really good first possession by the defense. See what's going on in this game. Shouts out to the Philly refs, though, for eliminating a touchdown from the Commanders. The Commanders are 11-3 when we score first. That's interesting. Commanders are 11-3 this year when we score first. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at that Jalen Lane play again. I'm happy that he's okay, bro. That was scary. That was scary. All right, let's see. I'm curious when we come back to this, possession right here on offense. Is it going to be Chris Rodriguez starting again? Telling y'all, Bill is the most talented running back we have on the roster, but they don't like to start Bill. Even as great as the game he had last week, good enough to at least, be considered for Offensive Rookie of the Week. I feel like our fan base just dominates the votes, and that's why anytime we have any player up for Offensive Rookie of the Week, we win it. But either way, he had a good enough week to, at least deserve to be up there. And again, I like Chris Rodriguez, but I feel like his ceiling is RB2. Like a good RB2. I feel like that's his ceiling. Bill has RB1 ceiling. I haven't seen it yet. You see flashes, but I haven't seen enough to be like, yeah, that's your definitive RB1. I still feel like even with as much as I like Bill and Rodriguez, I'd be down for a Kenneth Walker or a Breece Hall in the offseason. But we'll see, though. Maybe the Commanders just say, we'll give Bill and Rodriguez another shot next year. I don't know. I don't really see them trusting those two that much. I like them, but I'm not sure if this organization likes them that much. Shouts out to Mike Sainristil, man. Forcing that turnover, getting us 3 points. 3 quick points. All right, first down from the 25-yard line after the Jalen Lane catch. You can't even really say like punt return. He didn't get to go anywhere. Play action, throw to... I don't even know who that throw was to. I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Lane is in the medical tent. Yep. See? I was like, that tackle looked crazy on that punt return, bro. That was John Bates that we just threw the ball to like that? I don't know. That's what Mariota and Cliff Kingsbury like, I guess. Chris Rodriguez carry for about 7 yards on 2nd and 10. They have yet to stop our run, but, leave it to Cliff Kingsbury to just stop running the ball for whatever reason. Let's see, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 after a 6-yard carry. 3rd and 4, 3rd and fro. 3rd and 4. Eagles rushed 3 and still nearly got there somehow. How did they rush 3 and get to Mariota so fast, man? What's good, Cap 78? Welcome back. Good first down throw to Terry right there, man. Good first down throw to Terry right there, man. Terry falling. Hey, shouts out to Mariota for still getting the ball to him, man. We'll take it. We'll take it. Those were passes that Alabama players couldn't catch for some reason against Oklahoma. They were dropping catches like that. I don't know what was going on in the Oklahoma-Alabama game. Nobody could catch. It wasn't even that cold outside. So Jeremy McNichols is the running back that gets the second carries. Bill still has yet to see the field. I hate whatever they got going on with that, bro. Why is Bill the third running back? Bill just gave you the best game we've seen from a running back since Bill week 5 or 6, whatever that was, against the Chargers, and then y'all want to just not give him the ball again. Okay, Jeremy McNichols, cool, right? Cool. Don't hate him. What benefit is there to giving McNichols more carries and targets than Bill right now in a season where you're already eliminated from the playoffs? I'm really trying to find out why we keep playing these older guys over the younger guys. What are we gaining from playing McNichols right now? Forget talent. Forget the fact that Bill is literally your best running back on roster. Even if he wasn't, what is the advantage to giving Jeremy McNichols the ball over Bill? Let alone the fact that Bill is literally your best running back on roster. What was that Traylon Burks catch, man? What was that? What was that catch, Traylon? Oh, holding offense, man. They hold my Georgia dog, man. Come on, Brandon Coleman. Come on, get it together. Let me see. That's not holding. Wait, no, that's literally not holding. Wait, that's not holding. Like, literally, actually, for real, like, take that call back. Oh, Philly refs in full effect right now, y'all. Philly refs in full effect. Oh, nah, man. No pass interference on Cooper DeJean. But then there's a holding on Brandon Coleman right there? That's crazy, bro. Nah, that was literally not holding at all. Like, not even like a little bit. There was no point holding on that play. I want the draft pick, but golly, man. I mean, come on, refs. This how y'all gonna... The refs gonna do it? Ben sent it with a target, I guess. But nah, the refs, refs crazy, bro. Refs are insane right now. Man, that Traylon Burks catch was crazy, bro. For them to erase that like that, come on now. Traylon Burks is crazy, man. Great hands. Great hands. Good special teams coverage right there. We'll see what our defense does after the refs just cheated us out of a touchdown and a first down. But them Philly refs ain't playing with us, man. Appreciate the donation from my boy Corwin. He said, Rico, these final games, next tight end, please step up. I will hope.
Yes, sir.
I will hope. But just to let y'all know, Jalen Lane is limping to the locker room. I knew that hit looked crazy. He should have called a fair catch on that, I guess. But then also, you know, you would just ideally your punt return blocking is way better than what it was. Jalen Lane shouldn't be getting hit like that immediately anyway. But Jalen Lane seems to be banged up like it looked like he should have been off of that hit that he took. My Georgia dog, N'Kobe Dean, is hurt as well. Appreciate the donation from my boy Corwin, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's hard for the tight ends to step up if Mariota and Kingsbury aren't targeting them. They got to get, but I completely agree. We got to get them some targets, some opportunities, man. Nah, I'm sick that Traylon Burks catch didn't count, bro. The refs, I don't know what they on. But it's Philly refs, though, so even though it is in Maryland, still Philly refs, bro. That holding penalty was so fake, bro. Amazing Traylon Burks catch, bro. I've seen enough to know I want to bring him back, bro. I don't even know how Nakobe Dean got hurt on that play. All right, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. See what's going on. See what's going on. Tyler Biotish is in the blue medical tent too. All right, that'll be a 17-yard gain by Devonta Smith off rip. Josh Taylor said he's seen Ben Sinnott get open a few times already today. So what's going on? Throw him the ball, man. Throw him the ball. Jalen Hurts scrambling. We didn't set the edge. Jalen Hurts slide for a 1st down. That's 2 straight plays, 2 first downs. So Tyler Biotish is hurt. Jalen Lane is hurt. I'll definitely give y'all updates as soon as I can on both of those players being hurt right now. That Brandon, I'm still stuck on the Brandon Coleman bad call and a non-call on Traylon Burks in the end zone. I'm still stuck on that. Oh, my Lord. Did we have Bobby Wagner on A.J. Brown? Is that what we just did? Bobby Wagner on A.J. Brown? Bobby Wagner on A.J. Brown, that's what we're doing? That's what we're doing right now? You can't even say, come on, Bobby. You got to say, come on, Dan Quinn. You know there's no hope there. Bobby Wagner too old, man. There ain't nothing he can do. Jalen Lane is questionable to return, though. All right. There you go. Will Harris with a good catch right there. I mean, with a good play right there. That was more of a drop by Devonta Smith, to be honest. But, well, I mean, nah, yeah, that's... I don't know. That's more of a drop. But shouts out to Will Harrison coverage, though. Let's see. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Good coverage by Will Harris right there. I still want to see the refs address these bad calls, though, bro. He said C.J. Allen is making that play. Oh, yeah, for sure. A.J. Brown ain't catching that on my boy. Talk to him, man. I mean, honestly, Bobby Wagner just a few years ago, that wouldn't happen. It's literally just age, bro. Don't forget Bobby Wagner is one of the best linebackers in NFL history. He's just old, man. What are you, like 35? It's not his fault, bro. It's just his life. But yeah, my boy CJ Allen ain't allowing that though. He ain't going for that. He ain't going for that, man. All right, 2nd and 10 once again. 2nd and 10. See what the defense does. 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. They're already in the red zone after a couple of easy first downs that they picked up. A.J. Brown with a stiff arm on Jonathan Jones. He'll gain, looks like probably 14 on the play. 1st and goal. 1st and goal after a 16-yard gain by... It was only like an 8-yard throw. He got the last 8 himself after stiff arming and running around everybody. So that'll be 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. First and goal, 1st and goal. Saquon Barkley right up the middle. That looks like a touchdown to me, I ain't gonna lie. Well, there you go. It takes 2 terrible ref calls to turn this game around. The Commanders be down 7-3. I mean, again, I've been wanting a draft pick for over a month. I'm pretty sure I'm the first person probably in the entire fan base that was like, yeah, let's go get draft pick. But, like, for it to be the refs doing it, I don't know, man. He's definitely short, though. Now, Saquon is short. His knee is down early. His knee is definitely down early. Thank goodness all scoring replays are under review, because, boy, these refs just don't care. 2nd and short at the 1. Just got a notification that the Dolphins are likely done with Tua. Man, what happened, bro? What is Nick Sirianni so upset about? All right, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. Not even the 1, like the half. Like the half. Let's see, they're going to tush push. The typical tush push. Looks like a false start to me. Yep. Shouts out to number 74. Looks like a false start on number 74. Get him out of here. Back him up. Back him up. Get him out of here. Back him up. Stupid. Back him up. That stupid play. Back him up. 2nd and goal on the, I would say, 5.5-yard line just about, bro. They was right there at the goal line already. They get a false start and still almost at the 5-yard line. Second and goal, get him. Wide open. So all of that for what? And there goes Mikey, struggling in coverage. He can force a turnover, but he going to allow a touchdown. Mike Sainristil just one of them ones, bro. He's just one of them Marcus Peters, DeRon Bland type of guys. He can create a turnover, but he going to allow a touchdown at the same time, man. Why are we playing so far away in the end zone, though? Are you afraid of getting juked back inside or something? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, Sainristil, that was him at outside corner, and it didn't work. He definitely, I've seen enough to know he can't play inside, so I don't know what he's supposed to do. He's going to force some turnovers and allow some touchdowns. That's just who he is. Again, think Marcus Peters is probably like a ceiling. Or think like Trevon Diggs or, you know, Deron Bland over there in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Those high variance corners, bro. It's either a turnover or a touchdown. And you just never know what you're going to get on any given play, bro. I mean, because he got straight up beat right there. I mean, just straight up beat. Like, that was man on man, no excuses beat right there. That's the Mike Sainristil experience. You're gonna have all within the same game. You're gonna be like, why did we draft this guy in the second round? Ooh, this guy should be a Pro Bowler. Like, you're gonna get those experiences for Mike Sainristil all in the same game, bro. He's gonna force a turnover that's like, yes, he's the only guy on this entire defense forcing turnovers this year. And then he's going to get beat one-on-one that easily, to where it looks just that easy, like any of us could have done it. And you're going to be like, how is he even starting? You know what I'm saying? He's a weird conundrum, bro. But I like him, though. I think he needs to play. The problem is, where do you play him? He's too slow for inside. He's too small for the outside. And even outside, he looked too slow right there against Devonta Smith. But he forces turnovers. So you just got to develop a defense around him where Mike Sainristil kind of just hovers around. You probably still need another outside corner. You need Trey Amos, another guy, and then Sainristil just kind of hovers around. I don't know. Or maybe a guy like Caleb Downs is so elite in the secondary that allows Mike Sainristil to be better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more so the answer is let Mike Sainristil play on the outside, and then Caleb Downs is such a great safety that covers so much ground, Sainristil is able to play with more confidence. Because I don't know. That's the only thing I can see. Okay, Chris Moore with the return right there. Okay. Yeah, maybe like a Caleb Downs. Like, that's probably, I mean, I don't see how another corner would help, honestly, because he can't start in the slot. For sure, I've seen that. But at the same time, he just got beat for that touchdown that easily outside. And he's also too small to play outside against Justin Jeffersons and the Mike Evanses and all of these other tall receivers. Carnell Tate about to come out the draft. Jordan Tyson about to come out the draft. And, I mean, look at Bill on his first carry. Come on, dog. Like, look at Bill on the first carry, man. Look at Bill on the first carry, bro. He is your best running back. And I like Rodriguez. And Jeremy McNichols is cool. But Bill is your best running back, and there's no question about it, bro.
Been able to get these film sessions out like I wanted to. Maybe in these following weeks while I'm less busy, I'll be able to get more out, but I still want to at least get 2 done.
Hands it off to Bill again. The Eagles expect it. There's nowhere to run that time. That was not on him.
Saturday, hoping I can do this one tonight, maybe do another one at some point tomorrow. Well, no, another one some point later. Technically today is October 5th. Again, I don't want to talk too long. We need to get straight to the film session. We're looking at Dorrance Armstrong.
Bill's first run, and he going crazy. But I'm not surprised. I've been saying this even before he touched the field. Second and 10. Nearing midfield. Play action. We'll dump it off to Debo. He'll step off Cooper DeJean in the face. He'll only gain about a yard, if that. Good coverage by Cooper DeJean right there. Unlike when he held Traylon Burks on 3rd and goal a while ago and it wasn't called. Third and 9. Let's see what's going on. Third and 9. Mariota under pressure, scrambling, and that will be a sack right there.
Come on.
That's a 3 and out after the sack, man.
Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son.
So with Jalen Lane hurt, and we're trying to protect Deebo Samuel, and Luke McCaffrey hurt, of course. Don't forget that. Traylon Burks and Chris Moore are your 2 kick returners right now.
Come on, son.
Those are your kick returners right now. And yeah, the offensive line, there's no excuse because y'all are like outside of Laramie Tunsil, that's like the healthiest group we have. And Brandon Coleman is good enough to be a starter. So even without Laramie Tunsil, there's just no excuse for what we're seeing right now. Yeah, Bill's first run was incredible though, bro. But I mean, hey, Commanders just refused to give him the ball. Bill just makes everybody else look like they're running in slow motion. His spin made it look like everybody was running in slow motion. That boy Bill the truth, man. Keep giving him more carries, bro. Yeah, Brandon Graham with the sack right there. Jeremy Nichols was open in the flat underneath, but it may not have been enough anyway. I'm still looking at that Mike Sainristil touchdown that he allowed. And he literally starts on the outside of Devonta Smith. How do you lose that much leverage? Devonta Smith faked like he was going to go inside, and Sainristil bit it bad, man. He bit it so bad. I'm looking at the replay, bro. Sainristil, like, was scared to death about Devonta Smith going inside, bro. All right, we're down 7-3. Wide receiver screens aren't working for us right now, bro. But that's just because we have nothing vertical enough to go that matters. Yeah, this is crazy that Jalen Carter is not even playing today. My Georgia dog ain't even playing today, and it's looking like this. My Georgia dog, Nakobe Dean, just got hurt. Jalen Carter was out before the game even started, and we're still struggling like this? All right, let's see what's going on in this game. Now, let's see what our defense can put together. Shouts out to Tress Way, though, man. Let's see what Tress Way can put together on this punt right here, man. Let me see something from Tress Way. When in doubt, we know Tress Way gonna do his job, man. Tress Way with the punt. Let's see. Fair catch at the 10-yard line. Yeah, Tress Way always gonna do his job, man. He made sure he kicked it high in the air to make sure that the Eagles had no choice but to fair catch it because our guys are gonna get there at some point. I don't want to get back to the point as a Commanders fan where I'm more excited about Tress Way than anything else going on the field. That's not good. I know we have injuries, but still. Tress Way shouldn't be the most exciting player, bro. All right, here we go, defense. Eagles start on their own 10-yard line. Bad field position, and let's see what the defense does with it. They look good that first possession. See what's going on now. Ertz with pressure. There was a late pressure right there. Sainristil allowed A.J. Brown to be open right there, but Bobby Wagner looked like he came on the blitz and got the Hurts, which pretty much forced that incompletion right there because A.J. Brown was open against Sainristil. Shouts out to Wagner on the blitz, man. I keep struggling to say Hurts because I want to say Ertz. I keep struggling. I just naturally want to say Zach Ertz. Second and 10. Second and 10 from the Eagles' 10-yard line right now. They're backed up. See what the defense is on right now. We rush forward with a stunt, but when you stunt, nobody's there to set the edge for Jalen Hurts, and he scrambles for 15 and 17 yards. It looks like Jalen Lane is back out on the sideline, though. It looks like Jalen Lane is back on the sideline. Maybe he'll come back and return some stuff for us. Maybe he's good to go. But Jalen Hurts just picked up a first down with his legs. Saquon Barkley run up the right side for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line after a 9-yard run by Saquon Barkley. Yeah, man, that right now Eagles averaging 7.7 yards per play. Just to let y'all know, it's not pretty, not pretty at all. Second and 1. Jay just tossed it to Saquon Barkley. Shouts out to Jonathan Jones for the tackle. Took the stiff arm to the face, but he still held on to those ankles. He ain't let those ankles go. Jonathan Jones said, you can't go nowhere without your ankles now. You can't go nowhere without your ankles now. Shouts out to Jonathan Jones, man. Can't go nowhere without your ankles, man. All right, 1st and 10. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Saquon Barkley, another run. Deron Payne was all over that. Hey, Drake Jackson involved as well. Drake Jackson involved, okay. Making his Commanders debut, you know. Drake Jackson making his Commanders debut. You know how that go, you know. All right, 2nd and 8. Why are our corners so far away from the receivers before the ball is even snapped? What's going on? They standing almost at the first down yard line. Boy, if I'm an Eagles receiver, I'm just going to hit a slant real quick. I wouldn't do nothing but slant. I don't even know why they ran the routes they ran. Oh, man. And Noah Benogany in coverage of A.J. Brown. They made that look so easy. I mean, he was there with him. He was at his hip, but good throw by Jalen Hurts, and A.J. Brown able to make a fairly difficult catch right there. Noah Benogany is there. He's right there. I mean, you could honestly say that wasn't even necessarily a smart throw by Jalen Hurts, but it was accurate. It was accurate, Nate. Shouts out to A.J. Brown for catching it, but whoa. Saquon Barkley run. They'll stop him for absolutely no gain. Deron Payne and company on it. I mean, he's right there. Noah Benogany almost bats that down. Like, I'm not too mad at that, but it is what it is, man. It didn't work. Whatever you tried didn't work. He was right there at his hip. He went to make a play on the ball. Right there. I forgot there was another college game on right now. Tulane is playing. But Saquon Barkley running over a couple of Commanders players. Ends up running for a first down. Oh, I didn't realize. I mean, I thought Ole Miss would win and win by quite a bit, but I didn't expect to pull up and see 24-3. Is that what I just saw? Up, Deron Payne hurt a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, Deron Payne banged up. Nobody's safe. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe, man. Nobody's safe right now. Yo, the injury Grim Reaper, bro. Leave us alone, bro. There's 31 other teams out there, dog. Just chill. Just to let you know, this is Drake Jackson's first game since 2023. Okay, good play right there. Guess who? Jordan McGee making a play. Guess who? Jordan McGee, man. Jordan McGee. Jordan McGee, man. And that's why he should be playing more right there. You can't teach Bobby Wagner that speed. No other linebacker on our roster probably would have made that play. Why is A.J. Brown not open? But shouts out to Jalen Hurts for bad throws, man. Shouts out to Jalen Hurts for doing Jalen Hurts things right there, man. Jordan McGee is the only linebacker on roster that could do that, bro. That's why playing Jordan McGee is so important. Okay, there goes Sainristil being aggressive. Sainristil, when he's aggressive, can cover. But he needs to have the trust that he has help somewhere. He can't lock down a receiver. He can't, you know, if you have a chance to go inside and outside, he can't lock you down. But if he knows whether you're going to go inside or outside, he got you, especially if he had an elite safety like a Caleb Downs behind him. To where he could trust his instincts a little bit more and just fly at the ball. The more instinctual Mike Sainristil plays, the better, bro. Once you let him overthink and he has to cover somebody for real. And they missed the field goal. They missed the field goal. That's what they get, man. That's what they get for the refs cheating for him right there. That's what they get. That's what they get, man. Jordan McGee made a couple of big plays on that drive. Mike Sainristil bats the ball down. Eagles field goal kicker misses the field goal. Now, still 7-3 with the Commanders getting the ball back, man. Yeah, shouts out to them missing the field goal, man. Shouts out to Jake Elliott, man. Shouts out to the defense, though. I mean, you're counting the missed field goal. You're counting when the Eagles had the punt on their first drive. Punt on their first drive. Because it was Sainristil forcing a fumble on their opening kickoff. Then we forced them to punt, I believe. And then, you know, a couple of ugly drives. And then now we just forced them to miss a field goal. So, you know, defense overall, you know, playing better than I expected. It's not pretty, but at all. And I wouldn't say it's good. But it is better than what it has been. That Jordan McGee, I'm still stuck on that Jordan McGee play to force that 1-yard loss on Devonta Smith, bro. We don't have another linebacker on roster that could have made that play. Bobby Wagner's too old and slow. He would have made it a few years ago, but right now, no. And then all of the other linebackers are so inexperienced that who knows if they even trust their eyes enough to go make that play. So that's why Jordan McGee matters, and that's why playing these other linebackers matter too. Jordan McGee may not make that play 8 weeks ago. Him playing more is why he's confident enough to trust his instincts to read that play and go make it. Doesn't matter how fast you are. You could be Usain Bolt. If you don't see a play happening early, your speed is not going to allow you to get there. He knew that play was happening. So that was IQ, that was awareness, that was football nuance mixed with the speed that he also has as well. All right, let's see. Jalen Hurts and Marcus Mariota comparisons. That's funny how close their stats are. That's actually crazy. That's actually really funny. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. I see Bill on the field, so I'm happy about that. Terry McLaurin for a big-time first down. Let's get it. If it wasn't underthrown, it's probably a touchdown. Marcus Mariota underthrew him. That's supposed to be a touchdown, man. Yeah, that's a underthrow, Mariota. That's supposed to be touchdown. I'm happy you got it to him though, but man, that's an underthrow, Mariota. Better ball, and that's a touchdown. Shouts out to Bill for getting 3 yards on that first down carry right there after the big play. Shouts out Terry, man. Shouts out Terry, man.
Another Washington first down.
Let's go. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Oh, good play design to Debo right there. Great play design. Good block by Biotish on my Georgia dog Jordan Davis right there to make sure Debo could get more yards out of that. Good play design by Cliff Kingsbury right there. That was a great play by Cliff right there, man. You got to give Cliff his credit on that one. He refuses to run the ball when he should, but when he should run the ball. But that was a Cliff play call right there, man. All right, let's go. Great play design and play call by Cliff Kingsbury right there. The regular screens aren't working, so let's do a different screen. Bill right up the middle. You know he going to get you about 6, 7 yards, 6 or 7. Yeah, that was like a 7-yard gainer right there. 7-yard gainer. He going to get you about 6 yards a pop, 6 or 7, maybe even 8, depending on how it go. That Terry play was crazy, though, man. Second and 3. Bill just looking for hope right now. Shouts out to him for almost getting back to the line of scrimmage. That play was blown up, bruh. I feel sorry for Bill right there. Man, that play was killed. People going to look at him like he's crazy for that one. Third and four. On the 5-yard line. They bring Bill back to the behind the line of scrimmage. Bill will run it. Break some tackles. First down, Bill. I'm telling you, Bill is tough, bro. He's our most talented running back, bro. That's definitely a first down. First and goal at the 1. Hey, Cliff, don't do 3 straight passing plays unless you just really want a top draft pick and you're like being obvious about it. Shouts out to Bill, though, man. That boy Bill can run that ball, man. I'm telling you. Telling you that boy Bill can run that ball. Wait, how is he ruled short? If anything, it looked like he had more than enough. No way. No way, refs. No way.
Maybe in these following weeks while I'm less busy, I'll be able to get more out. But I still want to at least get 2 done before we play against the Browns on Sunday. Right now, it is 1 a.m. going into Saturday.
Are you sure? I got to see a different angle, man.
Well, no. Another one some point later, technically today.
But he's not already at the 1 yard line with that knee down? Can we get a better angle, please? I don't see where he's short. I know his knee went down there, but does that mean he's short?
We're only looking at his pass rushing snaps. Not every snap he was on the field.
I don't think he was short. Refs? Oh, my fault. Wrong button. I don't think he was short. Yeah, we're going to challenge that. I don't think he was short. Yeah, you're pointing out the fact that his knee went down, but that doesn't, like, that wasn't the problem. I think his knee was down ahead of the first down. Why? How do you just randomly decide we're going to take away a first down like that, though? Can we get a different angle on that? Why was every angle that we saw so bad? That looked like a clearly, I don't care if his knee went down early. He was ahead of the first down by the time it went down. I got to see a different angle, but I just saw that live. I'm talking about live. I haven't seen a replay yet. Challenging the replay exists is a little scary. That's definitely an uphill battle, but we'll see. And Greg Olson said clearly short. Where's the clearly on that? I'm not seeing clearly at all. Well, I'm already seeing people say that we already lost the challenge. That was an uphill battle to begin with, but it is what it is. Why are there so many dogs around me right now? Why y'all right here? Out of all this space, why y'all right here? Hi, Fluffy Fluffs. What's going on? Why both y'all right here? What y'all need? Hi. Why y'all both right here, like taking up all the space? I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I don't know what I did, but I won't do it again. Promise you. Yeah, but it looks like we already lost the challenge. I know we haven't come back from commercial break, but people that are in the stadium says we already lost it. Yeah, these Eagle refs, bro. These Eagle refs, man. Fourth and 1, I'm pretty sure we're going for it. If for nothing else, pride. You know what I'm saying? If for nothing else, pride. 4th and 1. I'm pretty sure they bring Chris Rodriguez in for this one. And that's definitely a first down. The question is if it's a touchdown or not. Yeah, Zach Bond was there. Zach Bond was there. Chris Rodriguez was just too strong. Zach Bond was clearly there. First and goal. Bill on the field again. Bill up the middle. Did he make it? They're going to say he's short. What's good, Terry? Appreciate you pulling back up again. Appreciate the donation as well. He said, what up, Rico? Gotta have it. Hell to the Redskins. What's good, man? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate the donation. It's been a pretty fun game so far, even with the refs cheating for the Eagles right now. Yo, that's on Cosme, bro. Cosme. And I know that's a Georgia dog you're blocking. But that is on Cosme, that why he didn't get the touchdown on the first play. And then that's Jordan Davis again in the way right there. But Bill's second effort. Bill's second effort. That looked like a touchdown to me. That's a touchdown. Jordan Davis with 2 straight almost stops on us right there. But again, that's a Georgia dog. What can you do? Bill's second effort on a guy that's double his size to get the touchdown. I'm telling you, Bill is that guy, bro. People don't want to hear me. Yo, Cosme, bro, can you please block Jordan Davis, man? Yo, Cosme couldn't do nothing with Jordan Davis back-to-back plays right there, bro. Shouts out to Bill for the second effort right there, man. You see what happens when you run the ball, Cliff? I want y'all to know that we just ran the ball 7 straight plays. No, 6. 6 straight plays from the 7-yard line, and we end up scoring a touchdown. With 2 more plays to go, even if we didn't get it then. That's even more of a reason why Cliff Kingsbury needs to run the ball right there. That's even a bigger proof, a better example of why Cliff needs to run the ball right there, man. Shouts out to the Commanders for the touchdown. Shouts out to Bill for the second effort. Shouts out to his O-line helping him push in. Jordan Davis whooped Cosme.
Maybe in these following weeks when I'm less busy, I'll be able to get more out. But I still want to at least get 2 done before we play against the Browns on Sunday. Right now, it is 1 a.m. going into Saturday. Hoping I can do this one tonight. Maybe do another one at some point tomorrow. Well, no, another one some point later. Technically, today is October 5th.
Second effort his way into the end zone. Shouts out to Bill, man. Bill making up for Samuel Cosme's mistakes right there.
17 pass rushes, and that's what we're taking a look at today. We're only looking at his pass rushing snaps. Not every snap he was on.
Come on, Cosme, get it together, man. Shouts out to Bill, bro. That boy Jordan Davis whooped Samuel Cosme 2 straight plays, bro. Shouts out to Bill for making it not matter, man. Yeah, hey, Samuel Cosme, we need you to get it together, bro. You are a healthy starter. You know, we don't have a lot of those. So there's no excuse for you out there going out bad like that. And I think Josh Connolly was one of the main people that helped push Bill across the goal line. So definitely give Josh Connolly his credit right there as well.
Let's go ahead and dive into the film, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You already see. Of course, shouts out to
let me look at Josh Connolly.
Shouts out to my boy Mason.
Yep, Josh Connolly, one of the main people in there pushing Bill into the touchdown, bro.
And I just feel like
Commanders up 10-7. Just to let you know, the Commanders are 11-3 when we score first this season. I think I saw somewhere. Let me go find that. Let me go get that stat for y'all just in case. Since the start of last season, the Commanders are 11-3 when we score first. And let's celebrate that touchdown again, bro, because that was a team touchdown. Shouts out to Bill for the big play right there. But also shouts out to Josh Connolly and that offensive line for help pushing forward. Samuel Cosme, you got to do better. But everybody else, man, great job right there. Also, good job by Cliff Kingsbury to also call 6 straight run plays in a row. And that's what happens. You score touchdowns. Shouts out to Bill, bro. The best running back we have on roster right now. The debate you can have is should we still go get a Breece Hall or a Kenneth Walker in the offseason, but Bill is our best running back. The debate is, do you think he's an RB1? And I love Rodriguez. He's a good RB2, but Bill is the only guy on this roster that has RB1 potential. Jeremy McNichols is a solid 3 or 4, I guess. I don't know what the Eagles are doing on special teams. Even with all of that, he still was able to return the ball a little bit further than I expected. But shouts out to Jeremy Reeves for that big hit, though. Shouts out to Jeremy Reeves for that big hit, though. That boy Shipley didn't know what he was trying to do, man. Ja'Cory Kruski man rushed for a 6th touchdown this season. He is the first Washington player to have at least 6 rushing touchdowns in their rookie season since Jaden Daniels 2024. That's not that super notable of a stat. You know, that's a first guy to do something since last year, but you know, it's a Jaden Daniels stat when he had the best rookie season of any NFL player ever. So maybe that's what makes it significant. 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley up the left side. Looks like probably up like the D gap or something for like a 5-6 yard gain. 5-yard gain, making it 2nd and 5. Shouts out to the Commanders, bro. Let's see what the defense has to offer this game, man. Second and 5, get to him. Uh-oh. A.J. Brown with the catch and forces a missed tackle, but Frankie Louvu's there to push him out. Shouts out to Bill for that second effort again, man. All right, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Antonio Hamilton has now come in and start at corner over Jonathan Jones this drive. So watch out for that. And that'll be a 7-yard gain on 1st down. Von Miller on the tackle, but I'm not too excited about defensive linemen making tackles 7 yards down the field. All right, there we go. 2-minute warning. Before we go ahead and halftime, Commanders up 10-7. We'll see what happens here. Even with the refs cheating, the Commanders still up 3. Damian brings up a pretty good point, too. The only group that hasn't played physical ball for the Commanders today has been the defensive line. Everybody else came to smack. It does feel like that, too. It does. I don't know what's going on with the D-line today. And I've seen a couple of good plays, but I'm not seeing, like, you know, really aggressive plays. Oh, wait. Let me go back and include this Terry stat, man. Hold on. Let's go get this Terry stat real quick. Even with all of the injuries this year, he's still been hooping. So Terry recorded his 65th career reception against Philadelphia on that drive. He has passed Jerry Smith for number 4 all-time in career receptions in franchise history against the Eagles. With that reception, he has also passed Des Bryant, Michael Irvin, and Sterling Shepard for number 11 all-time in NFL history in receptions against the Eagles. Shouts out Terry, man. Remember that Terry used to be the Eagles killer. Like, that was the thing. Even before we were good, before Jade and all of that, Terry was the Eagles killer. Terry was going ball out against the Eagles. His first great game of his career, I believe, was against the Eagles, right? Like his very, very first game. That way he was like, okay, this guy might be something. His rookie season. I think that was against the Eagles. Who was that, like Case Keenum at quarterback or something? It was somebody random. I think it was like Case Keenum that game too or something like that. Well, Terry just gave him, I think Terry had like, what, 3 touchdowns? So he had a crazy game against him. Terry the Eagle killer, man. Let's go. That's a good point, too. Like, even as bad as this team has been, the players have not quit on them. Yes, we do need better strategists, especially defensively. Like, I don't like this whole, our defense is built on, instead of X's and O's and strategies and, you know, calling better plays and out scheming the offensive coordinator on the other side, we rely on toughness, pride, grit, aggression. I don't like that type of defensive stuff. But at the end of the day, this team has not quit on them. The players have not quit on the coaches, bro. 2nd and 3, there's a blitz. Jalen Hurts knows how to get out of it. A.J. Brown runs backwards a little bit, but then he ends up still running forward at some point. He will get a first down on that play. The Rams fired special teams coordinator Chase Blackburn. Dang, man. Wow. Jalen Hurts slides. We had multiple people around him. It would have been nice if you could have gotten him early, but it didn't look like that was a holding call. I mean, a holding that should have been called right there on that play. That should have been a holding. Second and 7. Pass completed to A.J. Brown, Antonio Hamilton in coverage right there. I don't like the fact that we blitz and we still don't really get a pressure, bro. Jalen Hurts just sitting back there chilling. That's not good. Antonio Hamilton in coverage against A.J. Brown again. I would say they're just about in field goal range right now. We'll see, though. All right, let's see. Second and 3. Second and 3. Second and 3. Second and 3 from the 39-yard line, 38-ish yard line. Okay, strip sack. Oh, Jalen Hurts somehow recovered it, though. But good job by the defense right there. Wait, who got that strip sack? Was that Jacob Martin? Was that Jacob Martin? Was that Jacob Martin hooping some more? Y'all can't tell me Jacob Martin does not deserve to be back here next year. He shouldn't be your starting edge rusher. But as a situational pass rusher, he is different, bro. Jacob Martin is a hooper. Jacob Martin, bro. Third and 8, third and 8, third and 8. Let's see what the defense can do. Shouts out to Jacob Martin, bro. He deserves to be back next year, bro. He needs to be back next year. Situational pass rusher. He shouldn't be one of your starting edge rushers, but as a situational guy, third and longs or whatever, I like Jacob Martin on the field, dog. Third and 8. Oh, they jumped A.J. Brown, boy. Jeremy Reeves and Antonio Hamilton were on him immediately as he was catching the ball. Why are we using the timeout? Oh, because we're thinking that, you know, Jake Elliott missed the kick. We have a chance to potentially go and get 3 points of our own. That's interesting. Okay. But yeah, Jacob Martin coming back next season, bro. You have to, right? Jacob Martin has been huge for us this year. Von Miller has more sacks statistically, but Jacob Martin has been the better player, bro. Wait, the offense is stay on the field. They're not even going to attempt this field goal. I mean, yeah, when Jake Elliott's your kicker, and he's out here missing 30-something yarders, I wouldn't attempt a 50-something yarder with him either. Fourth and 4, here we go. Let's see, defense, show me something. There go the Eagles taking their timeout. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think the Eagles are nervous, y'all. Oh, wrong button. My fault. I think the Eagles are nervous, though. I think the Eagles are nervous. Oh, look at them. Look at them all nervous. Look at them. Look at them. You could attempt. You hoping this guy can make a season-long field goal? 57-yarder? Yeah, I'm assuming he missed this. We'll see, though. Maybe he makes it, but they're nervous. They are nervous for even attempting this field goal right here. I don't even know why they're taking it. They're scared. Eagles scared. Eagles scared. And he missed it. Eagles scared. Eagles scared. There's a flag, though. There's a flag. Oh, what's the flag on? Offsides? Oh, wow. Tyler Owens, that's on you, man. Back up, bro. The chances of you blocking that kick are so slim, bro. Just chill. It's a 57-yarder, bro. Just chill, bro. Don't do too much. You can't do too much. And Tyler Owens is my boy, but you can't do too much, bro. You can't do too much there. It's a 57-yarder. He's going to miss it anyway. He's going to miss it anyway. Just let him miss it. You don't have to block it. Let's see. Jake Elliott might be a little nervous. Let's see. There you go. He misses again. He missed it again. He missed it again. He missed it again. That boy Jake Elliott, 3 misses, man. Three missed field goals before the half. Shouts out Jake Elliott, man. Shouts out to Jake Elliott, man. Shouts out Jake Elliott, man. Ball don't lie, man. I'm not even sure if Tyler Owens was actually offsides. Yes, sir, man. Held the Eagles to 7 points at halftime, y'all. And we get the ball to start the third quarter. And we get the ball to start the second quarter, man. I mean, to start the third quarter, to start the second half. But them Eagles sorry, bro. Them Eagles sorry, man. They ain't all that, man. Jake Elliott with a career low right now, 71%. He don't want to hoop. He don't want to hoop. Jake Elliott don't want to hoop, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shouts out to the Commanders, man, playing with pride. One thing about this team, they have not given up on Dan Quinn and company. Again, I want more strategic guys. But, hey, he got this team playing like they care, bro. Where's that Jake Elliott stat with the 71% that I saw? Hold on. Jake Elliott has a career low right now, 71%, bro. The Eagles do not look like a playoff team. They're probably going to make it to the playoffs, more than likely will, but I don't see them doing too well in the playoffs, bro. Jake Elliott is now 17 of 24 on field goals this season. That's 71%. That is a career low. He's 5 of 15 from 40 plus over the last 2 seasons. Somebody help Jake Elliott, y'all. Somebody help Jake Elliott, man. He's struggling out there. He's drowning. Who's going to go out there and help Jake Elliott, y'all? Who's going to help him? Shouts out to the Commanders, though, man. They're playing decent football. It's not perfect. It's not pretty. But they're up 10-7 against the division leaders right now. You just beat the Giants last week, and you're up 10-7 against the division leaders now. Imagine what this team could have been like if we didn't have injuries all over the place. What's good, Andre? Appreciate that, Breezy, man. Make sure y'all leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Please leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Y'all see the pinned comment right there by Library Lady. Make sure y'all leave a like on the stream if you haven't. If you're enjoying the fact that the Commanders are up 10-7 against our division leader right now, make sure y'all leave a like on the stream, man. If y'all are enjoying the stream, I unmuted my mic. Oh, Lord. I already had my mic muted. I unmuted it. That's my fault. But either way, shouts out to the Commanders for a good halftime. Oh, speaking of halftime, you know what I'm saying? We got to talk some talk right now. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick, man. Shouts out to Sleeper. With them, again, as always, man, you have a chance to win 1,000 times your cash with Sleeper. That means literally putting down $1 and winning back 1,000 if you play the legs right. If you put together an 8-leg that ends up being 1,000 times, which is very possible and easy to do, you can turn $1 into 1,000, man. Shouts out to Sleeper, man, as always. And also, I mean, right now, up 10-7 against the division leader. Debo's made a couple of plays. Terry McLaurin deep bomb off the Marcus Mariota throw. Bill's hooping. Maybe he'll get another touchdown. You can pick on stats for these stars like touchdowns, passing yards, receiving yards, fantasy points, and more for, again, up to 1,000 times your payout on Sleeper. And right now, new users can even get a free $20 without a deposit on top of the already 100% match up to $100 on your first deposit using promo code SCORE. That's SCORE. Or you can just click the link at the top of the description of this live stream. And every video and live stream I'm doing all season long, man. Shouts out to Sleeper. Shouts out to Sleeper. Oh, I had to make sure I wasn't muted. I saw somebody say I was muted. That's my fault. That's my fault. Appreciate that, though. Thank you for letting me know I was muted earlier. But yeah, man, shouts out to Sleeper. And of course, we also have this going on right now where we're going to do a slip together right now. We're about to do a slip together, a three-leg slip. Y'all going to help me put it together? Or y'all are at least going to let me know if y'all agree or disagree. If you follow the slip, we call this segment, Help Me Build My Slip. If you follow the slip, you also screenshot it. You email HMA Sleeper Picks with your Sleeper username. And it's, of course, hmasleeperpicks@gmail.com. You email them a screenshot of the picks that we're about to put together right now together. You email them that with your Sleeper username. You have a chance to win $100 to use on Sleeper. So already on top of the 100% match up to $100 with your first deposit using Sleeper and the free $20 that you get with it as well. You can also end up winning if you have a chance to win a free $100 used on Sleeper if you follow this. And mind you, last week we did this and we ended up winning the slip. We put together a slip. You know, I found a couple of slips I liked. Y'all agreed with them. And the slip actually ended up going through as well. Let me actually pull that up too while I'm thinking about it. Because we were at halftime during the Giants game. I was like, all right, let's go ahead and put together this 3-man slip. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do that together. And the slip worked out. Ended up going through as well. So if you were able to screenshot that slip, send it to HMA sleeperpicks@gmail.com, you were able to enter in for a free $100 to use on Sleeper. Let me go ahead and pull that up right now. We're about to go ahead and do a slip together right now. Hold on. Let me go ahead and I got to get my phone to show on the screen and all of that type of stuff, but we right here. All right, so first I'm going to show y'all what we did last week where it worked. So last week, let me go ahead and pull that up right now. Last week at the halftime of the Giants game, I said Tyrone Trace is going to finish with at least 60 rushing yards. 61. He ended up with 70. I said Mariota's going to finish with at least 145 passing yards. He finished with 211. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, I said he could finish with at least 92 rushing yards in the game. He finished with 96, bro. So that is proof that these halftime plays work, man. Again, shouts out to Sleeper. Now let's go put together a new one. And I'm going to go straight to this Commanders game right here. We're not going to fool around with everybody else's games. We're going straight to this Commanders game right now. Where are we at? I'm feeling Marcus Mariota again. Even though he only has 71 passing yards right now, do we think that he can finish out with 169? I don't know. We'll come back to that one. Chris Rodriguez, 45 rushing yards. Right now, he has 25. Do you think he can get 20 more rushing yards? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that one, bro. I'm going to do that one. We'll come back and see if we want to stick with it. Terry McLaurin, 78. All he needs, they're saying the line is at 79 receiving yards by the end of this game. All he needs is 26 more receiving yards. Do you think Terry can get 26 more receiving yards? I'm going to go more with that as well. We'll see. Deebo Samuel is 15. Does he get the 35? We'll see. I'm going to come back to that one. Ja'Cory has 25. Do you think he can get 16 more, 17 more? I think he can. I think Bill may be able to run 17 more yards for Bill, bro. I don't know, man. I'm feeling that one. Traylon Burks, all he needs is 8 yards. I don't know. I'm feeling that one. Ben Sinnott, 1 catch for 4 yards. Y'all think he can get that, bro? John Bates, 1 receiving yard is scary, bro. I don't know about that one, man. I ain't playing that one. I'm not playing that. Where are we at with Jake Moody? You think Jake Moody can make 1 more field goal, y'all? Jake Moody, 1 more field goal? I'm doing that one. I think Jake Moody's going to at least attempt 1 more field goal this game. So we got ourselves 4 legs right here. How are we feeling, though? Are we thinking that we may take away one of these? If anything, I'll take away Chris Rodriguez because it feels like Bill has the hot hand right now with how he was running on that they targeted Bates. I mean, you never know. They did target Bates. Let me know how y'all feel. Appreciate that, John. Let them know. Make sure y'all hit that like button. How we feeling about this? Again, last week, we did our halftime play, our 3-leg at halftime last week, and it worked out. How are we feeling about this being our 3-leg right here for this halftime this week, bro? Sinnott had a target. I don't think he had a catch. John Bates had a target as well. Ben Sinnott had a target. It was like a weird one. Where like Marcus Mariota scramble drill, throws it out of bounds towards Ben Sinnott. Ben Sinnott never really had a real chance at getting it. It was like 2nd and long, 3rd and long, something like that. Marcus Mariota scrambling, throws it to Ben Sinnott, basically out of bounds. He never had a chance. But I'm feeling this play right here. So we're going to put 10 on this. You could turn 10 into potentially $43 right here. That's what we're going to do. Again, this is the slip. I'm going to show y'all both once again. So if you screenshot the slip that I was just showing you and email it to hmasleeperpicks@gmail.com, you have a chance to win $100 to use on Sleeper as long as you send them your username with the screenshot of this 3-leg right here. And again, one last time, I'm going to show y'all the 3-leg that we put together. This is the 3-leg that we're doing it together. We have Terry McLaurin. He's going to finish the game with 79 receiving yards. Jake Moody needs 1 more kick. And Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt needs to finish the game with 42 rushing yards. I think both of them can do that. We're going to go ahead. Oh, we need to go ahead and get 1 more guy. My fault. We need to get somebody from the other team. Do you think Jake Elliott is able to redeem himself and at least make 1 kick here? Is that the play? Because I don't see Jalen Hurts getting 230 passing yards, 226 passing yards. I'm not feeling that. Saquon getting 43 more rushing yards. I don't know. I think they're going to be throwing the ball. A.J. Brown, 125 receiving yards. I mean, he is at 86 right now. Maybe he can do that. Devonta Smith, 54. Dallas Goedert. I'm feeling more Dallas Goedert. He hasn't had a catch yet, though. I'll say no tight end is doing anything right now. Not 1 tight end is doing anything right now. I don't know, bro. How we feeling about Jake Elliott making 1 kick? How we How we feel about Jake Elliott? All he has to do is make one kick this game. I don't know. I feel like Dallas Goedert's eventually going to have a pretty decent second half. He shut out the first half. I think he'll have a pretty decent second half once Jalen Hurts starts targeting him. I think that's going to be the foreleg that we put together. We're going to try to turn 10 into $72 again. Screenshot this, email it to hmasleeperpicks@gmail.com for a chance to win $100 to use on Sleeper. Make sure you email them with that screenshot, your username on Sleeper. We're going to go ahead and put this in. Let's do it, man. Shouts out to Sleeper. We're going to try to turn $10 into 72. Terry McLaurin's already more than halfway there. Jake Moody just needs one more field goal kick. Bill is already more than halfway there. And Dallas Goedert, if he just doesn't have the worst game of the season, I think he'll get his as well. That doesn't necessarily mean the Eagles will win. Dallas Goedert just needs 18 reception yards. And he was cooking us last time we played the Eagles last year. So I'm surprised he doesn't have any yards so far, but we'll see. But shouts out to Sleeper Band again. Let's get back to the live stream. Let me show y'all the box score so y'all can see some of the stats that matter before this second half starts back up. Again, shouts out to Sleeper, man. Let's get back to the game, though. Let me check in on this Ole Miss Tulane game. Is Tulane even giving up any type of fight? They're out here doing trick plays that aren't working. As soon as I pulled up, they had a terrible... Oh, 41-3? I'm turning this off, man. I mean, I knew Tulane wasn't ready, and I know that's why people argue teams like Notre Dame should make it over teams like Tulane. But hey, Notre Dame, that's your fault. Join a conference, bro. And if you're not gonna be in a conference, you got to go undefeated, dog. It just is what it is, man. The Commanders had negative 74 first half scoring margin in weeks 1 through 14 and ranked 27th. They had a plus 18 first half scoring margin in the last two games against the Giants and the Eagles. So we're clearly we just bully our division, or at least we bully the Eagles and Giants, I guess, this year. Chris Moore looks so slow on that return, man. Whatever, though. Jalen Lane has officially been ruled out. Jalen Lane has officially been ruled out for the remainder of this game, just to let y'all know. Just to go ahead and give y'all the heads up on that one. All right, so Chris Moore with I guess a solid return to the 32-yard line. It was just slow, bro. That was so slow. Play action right there. Chris Rodriguez dumps off. I should have done the Traylon Burks line. That's on me. First play of the second half. 24-yard throw to Traylon Burks. Heads up play by him to get up, too. He wasn't touched, so he was like, let me get up and gain some more yards. Heads up play by Traylon right there, bro. Mariota scrambling for his life. They just throw the ball out of bounds. Mariota's not even having like a crazy game statistically, but he's holding it down. I mean, he's playing like a good backup quarterback, just not a great starter. You know, there's a difference there. All right, 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Again, shouts out to that throw to Traylon Burks. 2nd and 10. Looks like a Chris Rodriguez play action. Good play by Quinyon Mitchell. Good coverage on Debo right there, man. Good coverage by Quinyon Mitchell right there. Got to admit it, bro. Got to admit it. Yeah, again, Tyler Owens was not offsides on that field goal attempt earlier, though. Just to let you know. Third and 10. We abandoned the run for whatever reason. Mariota running for his life again. Scrambling. There will be a flag in the backfield. I'm assuming it's holding. DeJean early on Traylon Burks there. I ain't gonna lie. Cooper DeJean got there early on Traylon Burks, though. So those penalties don't offset. Those penalties don't offset. I don't know, bruh. Jerry McNichols. Oh, no, I don't like that call, but that's just me. Mariota slow to get up and go into the medical tent, so that's yet another Commander's injury right there. Decent punt by Tress Way right there. We'll see what happens, but Mariota being hurt is not good. Not good at all right now, y'all. What is this? It's the dog park commercial. Almost got the game muted. That boy Quignon said, I'm tired of covering Terry, bro. He been getting open all day against me. Mariota just ain't been throwing him the ball. I'm going to go guard Debo this next play, bro. That boy Treylon, man, I tried to tell y'all. I was excited about the Treylon Burks signing. Out of any mid-season signing we've made, Drake Jackson at edge rusher, all of these other guys, whatever, Treylon Burks was the guy I was most excited about. I told y'all why. I'm not the least bit surprised. The only thing I'm surprised about is that he's getting opportunities. But with the ball in the air, it's got to be a holding or a pass interference that isn't called by the cheating refs for the Eagles for him not to catch the ball. That boy Treylon Burks is a hooper, man. Tried to tell people, though. I tried to tell them even before we signed him. There was like that week or 2 weeks where we brought him in for a workout, but we didn't sign him yet. I was trying to tell people, all right, watch Treylon Burks come over here. He is too talented. It's just been injuries, man. It's just been injury. N'Kobe Dean has been downgraded to out as well. We may end up out there with Josh Johnson right now, dog. Wait, what got hurt? Where? Where did he get hurt on that play? I don't see it. Wait, what happened? That couldn't have been the play. It had to have been a play before that replay that they showed. There ain't nothing happened on that play. Our Eagles start on their own 17-yard line. Saquon Barkley up the middle. Bobby Wagner in on the main tackler right there. But Quan Martin was in the mix as well for like a 4 or 5 yard gain right there. Oh, my fault. I still don't have the game cast up. He said, no way your dad cursed. He passionate, bro. He cares about the result of this game, man. Nothing you can do. He passionate, man. Be like that. Second and 5. Play action. Jalen Hurts with plenty of time. Devonta Smith underneath open. Will Harris will throw him out of bounds. Why are you that hype as if he didn't get the first down? You good, Will Harris? Why are you so hyped like you just made a big play? There was no defender on screen when Devonta Smith caught that ball. Why is Will Harris so hype after you just allowed him an easy first down? First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Play action. There goes Dallas Goedert with the first catch. First of potentially many. Here we go. I'm telling you, Dallas Goedert is not going to be shut out in the second half for an entire game. All right, let's see. 2nd and 2 after an 8-yard game by Dallas Goedert right there. All right, let's see. 2nd and 2. Is that Jahan Dotson or Mike Sainristil? Mike, you can't cover Jahan? All right, let's go. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. They almost got the Jalen Hurts. Good throw by Smith right there. I mean, good catch by Devonta Smith. Jonathan Jones will wrestle him out of bounds. That was a good catch by Devonta Smith. That wasn't very accurate. That was not very accurate by Jalen Hurts. Just a really good throw, though. I mean, really good catch to go out there. Yeah, Mario looks about done. Looks like he's jogging to the locker room. Uh-oh. If we somehow force a turnover right here, Josh Johnson will be in the game for you at quarterback. That's the type of season it's been, though. Saquon Barkley, 2nd and 2. Javon Kinlaw wasn't able to bring him down sooner. He'll basically trip him up for a 1st down gain. Man, at this point, we got to be afraid of Josh Harris getting hurt. All right, good coverage and pass rush right there. Pursuit on Jalen Hurts on that play right there. Force him to throw the ball out of bounds. That's good defense when you force the quarterback to just throw the ball out of bounds. Live to play another down. 2nd and 10 from the Washington 41-yard line. Oh, here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. You got motion pre-snap. You got Jalen Hurts keeping it. And, boy, we were ready. Boy, Bobby Wagner was ready for that one. Good play by Bobby Wagner. Boy, good play by Wagner right there, man. Salute to Bobby Wagner for that play, man. Good stuff right there, man. Big play by Wagner right there. Great play, great play. That'll be 3rd and 10 defense. What y'all gonna do? Marcus Mariota getting hurt has nothing to do with the defense, who's been playing pretty well today. 3rd and 10. Dump off to Saquon. Oh, no, that's Shipley. Good open field tackle by Igbenogany right there, man. Good open field tackle. Good open field tackle right there. Jake Elliott, you going to attempt this kick again, man? They're going for it on 4th and 7. Yo, Jake Elliott, you got to be a different type of sorry for them to, for them to attempt the 4th and 7, bro. You got to be a different type of sorry to attempt the 4th and 7. You got to be a different type of sorry, man. You got to be booty for them to attempt the 4th and 7 as a kicker, bro. Yes, sir, Quan. Okay. Did you even catch that in bounds? It's probably better that you didn't, positioning-wise. Flag on what? Oh, no, Revs. No, Revs. No. No, 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 no. Ah, man, Quan. I was rooting for you you to get that interception, man. Dang, Quan. You start to play well when it get cold outside, Quan. That's what it is. Good stuff at the line of scrimmage once again. Preston Smith and somebody else in on that play. Good stop by the defense right there. Yeah, Will Harris, you ain't have to do that, my boy. You did not have to hold right there. Hold around his waist or whatever you did, man. Play action, fake the Barkley. Dallas got it. I told you. That was the play. Told you about Dallas got it. Watch out, man. He gonna have himself a play. I see he's gonna have himself a second half. All right, let's go. 3rd and 1. Saquon will pick up the first down. Running right up the middle. We were right there. We got him for only a 1-yard gain, but it was enough. That's all he needed for a first down. That's all he needed. That'll be first down to the Washington 22-yard line. We are still only on the field because of whatever Will Harris was doing in coverage. First and 10. Oh, was that Wagner? Good run stop by Wagner right there. That's a couple of good run stops this drive alone. That boy Wagner playing well this drive, man. Watch out. Watch out for Wagner. Dallas Goedert needs one more receiving yard for him to hit what we put on now. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. John Dotson. Yo, Bobby Wagner been all over it this drive, dog. Yo, Bobby Wagner. This is Bobby Wagner's best drive I've seen in a minute. All right, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Jalen Hurts running, just throws whatever. Good coverage, good coverage. They threw another flag, man. Refs. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Las Vegas, bro. Just let us know if we shouldn't have even shown up today, bro. Just let us know. Just let us know if we shouldn't have even shown up today, bro. Man, why every flag on us, man? Chill. Come on, refs. Everybody threw a flag just in case to make sure the Eagles were straight, bro. Y'all gotta chill. Refs, y'all gotta chill. Nobody sees pass interference, commentator. Shouts out to the refs for carrying the Eagles all the way down the field. Shouts out to the refs for getting the Eagles all the way down to the 1 yard line, man. I don't want to see people saying penalties killing the Commanders today. It's not penalties. It's not penalties. It's the refs. These refs are horrible, bro. These refs are terrible. More flags on what? This is going to be a false start on the tush push. No, don't compliment these refs. They've been terrible. Don't compliment these refs, Greg Olsen. Because they shouldn't even be down here at the 1 yard line if it weren't for the refs. No. Just because they finally got one call right, don't sit here and act like the refs been going crazy. No, Greg Olsen. All right, what's going on now? We 2nd and goal from the 6 yard line. Second and goal. These refs have been terrible, but at least they're correctly policing the tush push. Saquon Barkley will gain maybe half a yard on that next play. Defense hooping right now, man. Defense is hooping and hype. The defense is hype right now. 3rd and goal. Third and goal from the 5 yard line. See, Jalen Hurts running for his life. That's a holding. Good throw for a touchdown, but it's a holding. The refs actually made a holding call. Wow. The refs actually made a holding call. Wow. Look at the refs. Wow, doing your job. Not cheating for once. Wow. Jacob Martin forcing a hold. Jacob Martin is having a crazy game, bro. Jacob Martin is having a crazy game. 3rd and goal from the 15 yard line. Dallas got it. There you go. I tried to warn y'all. I was surprised Dallas Goedert got shut down in the first half. I'm not the least bit surprised by that one. Quan Martin got beat one-on-one by Dallas Goedert.
Come on, son.
3rd and goal from the 15 yard line is crazy.
Come on, son. son. Come on, son.
That was just straight up one-on-one right there. Quan Martin just getting beat by Dallas Goedert right there. What? Are y'all ready to see Josh Johnson?
Come on, son. 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 Come on, son.
Either we are just a healthy team away from being Super Bowl contenders,
Come on, son.
or this Eagles team is just terrible. It's one or the other, bro. Maybe a mix of both. I don't know. But again, are y'all ready
Come on, son.
to see Josh Johnson? Just to warn y'all, Sam Hartman was not brought up from the practice squad. He is not eligible to play. Josh Johnson is your quarterback. After that, I don't know what to tell you. Because we don't even have Luke McCaffrey healthy. Luke McCaffrey isn't even available to play. That's a former quarterback. Do we have any other former quarterbacks on the roster? Josh Johnson right now is the quarterback. The backup to him, I don't know. I say Logan Thomas used to be a former quarterback. Luke McCaffrey, who's hurt right now, was a former quarterback. I don't know what to tell y'all. If Josh Johnson, I mean, I'm not rooting for it, of course. Never rooting for injuries, not even for the opposing team. But just say, if Josh Johnson were to get hurt, because, I mean, he has to play a whole 18 minutes now worth of game. Boy, our defense was out there for over 10 minutes that drive, man. That was a lot. It felt like the Eagles had the ball forever, bro. Yeah, Quan Martin just straight up got beat, but that's also a really good throw by my boy Jalen Hurts. Oh, I just remembered. My fault, man. My boy Dwayne Lee with the big-time donation earlier to the Cash App, man. Appreciate that for the donation from my boy Dwayne. I almost forgot, man. I was writing down so many football notes, and I was thinking about the game, getting my stuff together for you know how I get my notes in and stuff like that. Oh my Lord, Josh Johnson he's attempted 5 passes since the year of 2022. That is crazy. That's insane. Shouts out to Josh Johnson hitting the field though. And remember, he was here 2018 for us. But I mean, yeah, man, shouts out my boy Dwayne Lee for the big time donation to the Cash App. Even as, you know, the season's over, this game has been weird. There's actually been a lot of interesting things about this game. That's why I'm all over the place right now, my notes and stuff. Appreciate my boy Dwayne Lee again, man. Then shouts out to Wanna Pour a Shot. Appreciate that donation to the super chat. He said Marcus is back, got cleared for concussion. Oh, did he? Well, we're seeing Josh Johnson right now. We'll see, though. I think Marcus Mariota has a hand injury right now from what I've been seeing. Toss to Chris Rodriguez. He'll gain 1 yard. So, no Bill out there, no Mariota out there. Well, Bill is not hurt, though. What happened to Mariota's hand on that play? It had to have been a different play from that, bro. That's crazy. By the way, man, appreciate the donation from my boy Wanna Pour a Shot again and my boy Dwayne Lee as well, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's see, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 9. Josh Johnson attempting a pass. He threw the ball forward. That's incomplete. I don't know why the refs didn't call anything. That's definitely not a fumble. I'm not even going to acknowledge that fumble. I'm not even about to sit here and look at the screen. Just to let you know, Josh Johnson has attempted 5 passes since 2022. I want to remind y'all of that. First time Josh Johnson has played against the Eagles since 2009. Wow. That's an insane stat in itself. What am I watching? All right, let's see what we got going on now. 3rd and 9, Josh Johnson. Okay. Good throw to Debo. Okay. Debo breaking a bunch of tackles. Debo trying to win. Debo said, I'm trying to get paid. Debo said, I'm trying to get paid, man. Debo said, I'm trying to get paid, man. First and 10 after a big game, big throw to Jerry McNichols with a false start, it looked like. They're going to call down Jerry McNichols. It did look like he moved early. Shouts out to Xavier in the Cash App with a donation, man. Appreciate that big time. And he just said for the Commanders, man. He didn't even have anything else he wanted to say. He just wanted to donate, show love and support, man. Appreciate the donation from my boy Xavier to the Cash App, man. Appreciate that big time, man. Thank y'all for the donations today, man. Y'all going crazy. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Let's go. 1st and 15 after Jerry McNichols' false start. Good pass protection. I saw Josh Connolly locking somebody up. Was that Brandon Graham? If Josh Johnson throws that sooner, that, you know, it's nothing really Quinyon Mitchell can do about that. I mean, good play by Quinyon Mitchell, but also a late throw by Josh Johnson. But it is what it is, man. Second and 15. Let's see what's going on. We got Debo in the backfield. They hand it off to Chris Rodriguez. He makes the first guy miss. He'll gain maybe 2 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 13. Let's see. 3rd and 14, actually. It was technically only a 1-yard gain. Josh Johnson in. Ben Sinnott, still no catch in 3 quarters. Target Ben Sinnott right here, maybe. 3rd and 14. Josh Johnson with plenty of time. Oh, boy, plenty of time to do that. Shouts out to Traylon Burks for the catch. Shouts out to Traylon Burks for the for the tackle right there. Shouts out to Traylon Burks for the tackle, man. Yeah, Colson Yankoff and Luke McCaffrey are the only, like, emergency quarterbacks that we might have gone to, and both of them are hurt. So it's literally just the Josh Johnson show right now, man. Shouts out to Josh Johnson for the interception, man. I mean, did we expect anything else? Good throw to Debo earlier, though. I'm not going to lie. And again, I want to remind y'all that Ben Sinnott does not have a catch. Zach Ertz is hurt. Zach Ertz out for the rest of the season. And Ben Sinnott, still no catch. And the only time he was targeted, it was a throw out of bounds. And somebody earlier said that Ben Simmons has been open. I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I saw somebody say, I think they're at the game. They said Ben Simmons has been open at times, just not getting the ball. I can hop in a spaceship and ain't nothing gonna save us. Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I ain't hopping in. I ain't using up my plane points for this one. I ain't using up my plane good luck points. Hopping in the plane right now for this, for Josh Johnson. Now I'll save it when we need it, when Jaden Daniels is back. Marcus Mariota walked back to the field, but he still has his right hand covered and doesn't have a helmet. I'm not expecting him to go back into the game. Not expecting him to go back into the game at all. Yeah, I don't know what Josh Johnson was looking at all. He literally chose the worst option out of everybody to throw the ball to. I don't even know what he thought he might have seen on that one. Shouts out to the replay, Greg Olsen, to them for showing how bad it was. All right, 1st and 10 from the Commanders' 37-yard line off the interception. First and 10, Bobby Wagner on the blitz. He got him. Shouts out to Bobby Wagner on the blitz to get Jalen Hurts for a sack, man. Bobby Wagner playing well today. Shouts out to Dan Quinn for doing a better job to not ask Bobby Wagner to do things he can't do at the age of 35. He's asking him to do things that he can do. That's blitz and that's stop the run. Stop asking him to be in coverage. Still need to see more Jordan McGee and Kane Madrano, but, you know, at least while Bobby Wagner's out there, he's not out there covering guys one-on-one. But that'll take us into the fourth quarter. That'll take us into the fourth quarter. Appreciate my aunt for the biggest donation of the stream. Thank you, Auntie, for the big-time donation to the Cash App. Thank you directly to the Cash App, too, so even better. Thank you to my aunt for the biggest donation of the stream. Thank you, Tanya. Appreciate that. Love you and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Appreciate that. And shouts out to Bobby Wagner again for that sack right there, man. He's 35, but he's doing something right. He's doing something right now. Let's see where we at. People begging Mariota to come back. I'm seeing that. I mean, y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. Shouts out my boy Reggie T for a big donation to the super chat as well. He said, I really wish I could stop caring. Isn't it difficult? Isn't it difficult to let go? But then you see Josh Johnson out there throwing interceptions that you or I wouldn't have even thrown. You know what I'm saying? You nor I would have thrown that interception, and he's out there doing it. And it's just like, how can you emotionally attach yourself to that brand of football? You know, it's hard. You can't. There's always going to at least be a part of you that's like, man, like, come on now, especially when it's the Eagles. Especially when it's the Eagles and how much their fans talk trash. There's always a piece of you that you just can't let go. But, I mean, how can you root for Josh Johnson football, man, in 2025? You know, we just reverted back to 2018 factory default settings with him out there. That's the last time he's played for us. And again, he's only attempted 5 passes since 2022. This is going to be the most passes he's attempted since 2022. It's not good, bro. Not healthy at all. Not healthy at all. Appreciate the donation from my boy Reggie T again. Then we also have another donation from my boy Xavier to the Cash App. Appreciate that. He said from Louisville, Kentucky via Northeast DC. Okay. We got Northeast DC, but currently in Louisville in the building right now. Shouts out to more country in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm out in Atlanta. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the donations again, man. Shouts out to Xavier. Shouts out Reggie T. And shouts out to my Aunt Tanya. Thank y'all big time for those donations. Thank you. Cliff Kingsbury talking to Josh Johnson on the sideline. I don't know what you could tell him. He's just not good at football. I don't know what you could tell him, Cliff. I literally have no idea what you could tell him right now. I literally have no idea what Cliff Kingsbury could even try to coach and tell him. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. I don't know why my chair keeps going down. I got to get a replacement. I look crazy. AJ Brown, open. Jonathan Jones allows him to catch the ball and run for like another 5 yards. So that'll be like a nice little 9-yard, 11-yard gain, maybe. How many yards was that? That was 9 yards. 9 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2-ish. All right, let's see 3rd and 2 defense. What y'all got? 3rd and 2 from the 31-yard line. Jalen Hurts running for his life. It looks like he'll get it. Yeah, he got it. He got the first down. We tried to blitz him, but we have no edge discipline right now, man. None. Maybe there was a hold in there that I missed, but Jeremy Reeves tried to come across and help, but it wasn't enough. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for the Eagles. Looks like Saquon will get the ball, but Lord have mercy, Javon Kinlaw was ready for that one. Javon Kinlaw obliterated somebody for that play, man. Golly. Yo, Javon Kinlaw was not playing on that play, man. Let me see this replay. Double team, bounce off one, throw him. Saquon Barkley down. Javon Kinlaw came to play, man. Javon Kinlaw said, I ain't going out that easily, man. All right, let's see 2nd and 10 after Javon Kinlaw obliterated Saquon Barkley. That's a throw to Jahan Dotson, Jonathan Jones in coverage. Jahan Dotson has a decent amount of yards this game. He probably hit over double digits by now. Probably got somewhere around like less than 20 yards, but he got 3 catches. Shouts out to Jahan. But yeah, now the Eagles do not look, like I said earlier, either we are a healthy team away from being a Super Bowl contender, and even our backups are all right, or the Eagles just aren't ready for the playoffs, bro, because there's no reason we are down to basically almost no starters, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it feels like, and a lot of the defense as well. Saquon Barkley right up the middle for a first down. But yeah, with how this game is going, either the Eagles are terrible or we were a healthy season away from being Super Bowl contenders. It's one or the other. Maybe both. Yeah, Frankie Louva was getting blocked like crazy by that offensive lineman, but he ended up making the tackle down the field, but it would have been nice if he could have made it a little bit closer. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard lines. Wait, what was that? Nah, what was that one?
Come on, son.
What was that, Commanders defense? Missed tackles, bruh. Missed tackles from this defense, man. Kinlaw, where are you at in your gap?
Come on, son.
Why are Jeremy Reeves and Bobby Wagner missing tackles like that?
Come on, son. 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 Come on, son.
That was terrible. Commanders fan humiliation ritual.
Come on, son.
That was so bad too, because like Jeremy Reeves and Bobby Wagner missing tackles, and it's like That's all y'all can do. All y'all are here for is a tackle. Bobby Wagner can't cover. Jeremy Reeves can't cover. At the very least, you can make a tackle, right? And nah. Bobby Wagner and Jeremy Reeves tackle each other more than they tackle Saquon Barkley on that play. Yeah, Wagner was having a pretty good game up to this point, but that was horrible.
Come on, son.
That was inexcusable right there, man. That didn't even make sense. Well, we got 11 minutes, 33 seconds left. Who's going to be here toughing it out with me, man?
Come on, son.
Who's going to be out here toughing it out? Who's the real burgundy and gold fan that's going to tough it out with me to the end of this game? Because I'm not going to leave before the game is over. I'm going to stick it out. It's tough, though. I'm with y'all. It's tough.
Come on, son.
So we about to have Josh Johnson and Sam Hartman on Christmas? And y'all want me to stream that? I was already, even if Jaden Daniels and we fully healthy and we're undefeated, I'm not streaming on Christmas. It's just almost no way. But Sam Hartman and Josh Johnson? Shouts out my boy Corwin for the donation as well, man. Appreciate that. He said Commanders had a chance to stop. 7 Commanders had a chance to stop 26. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad, bro. There was so many missed tackles there, bro. There were more guys that had a chance to tackle them than guys that didn't, bro. That was bad. He just broke all the tackles. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate everybody. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, everybody. Thank y'all, everybody. Yeah, it's a tough game, though. But yeah, I'm just going. I gave y'all the heads up before the season even started. I'm not live streaming on Christmas. It has nothing to do with how the season is going. It's Christmas. But I'm warning y'all right now, it will more than likely be Josh Johnson as your starting quarterback and Sam Hartman as your backup. That's the point of the season we've reached so far. Appreciate that, George. Let them know, man. Watch to the end gang in the building, man. Appreciate that. Let them know, man. Watch to the end gang in the building, man. My computer's moving slow right now, too. Everything's just going bad. All right, Chris Moore with another kick return. He is so slow. He's making it work, though. But, man, with the blocking that he just got on that kick return, Luke McCaffrey probably would have taken that the whole way, man. All right, let's see what this offense can do. Chris Moore returned it to the 34-yard line. First and 10. Hand off to Chris Rodriguez. They're going to assume we're running the ball. Even though we're down 11, I mean, do we really trust Josh Johnson to bring us back? They're probably going to play the run more than anything else. All right, let's see. Wait, Ayuk posted himself driving more than 90 miles per hour earlier? What, y'all? You know what? Maybe never mind, bro. Maybe never mind. Chris Rodriguez with a catch in the flat. He'll run some people over. That may be a first down or 3rd and 1 at worst. 3rd and 1 at worst. See, 3rd and 1, Chris Rodriguez stuffed. They expected us to do that. They expected us to run the ball with Chris Rodriguez on 3rd and 1. There's no running back in NFL history that when a defense knows you're running the ball and they send everybody at them that can convert the first down. You just can't do it. There's nothing you can do right there. Shouts out to Chris Rodriguez, but what is he supposed to do when a Georgia dog is in your face as soon as you get the ball? Jordan Davis all over him. Brandon Coleman getting whooped. I can't even be too mad at Brandon Coleman. Because it's a Georgia dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what Georgia dogs do to people, bro. And people ask, like, why would you draft Caleb down so early in the game? Like I already said earlier, it would allow Mike Sainristil to be more aggressive. He plays better aggressive. When he's aggressive, he forces turnovers rather than allowing touchdowns. But also, Caleb Downs doesn't miss that tackle on that Saquon Barkley touchdown. I guarantee you that. I would bet money Caleb Downs stops Saquon Barkley before he gets in that touchdown. And then also the Quan Martin one-on-one, Dallas Goedert touchdown. The previous touchdown. If that's Caleb Downs in coverage, that's not a touchdown. And I'm hoping that Quan Martin can get back to his Detroit self from last year in the playoffs, but we need a really good starting safety bad. And I like Caleb Downs coming out of the draft wise more than I like Antoine Winfield, more than I like Derwin, Kyle Hamilton, all of those guys, bro. I think he's that, bro. People ask, why would you take a safety that high? I'm telling you. He would have helped us so many different ways in this game. But like I said earlier, I think it's a mix of, I told y'all, injuries are the main reason we are where we are now. Even when healthy, we're not a perfect team, but injuries are why we are where we are right now. And I think it's a mix of the Eagles just aren't that good, and we actually probably had a real dangerous squad on our hands if we were at least relatively NFL healthy. I'm not even saying 100% healthy. Just give me average NFL team health and injuries, and I think we're a strong playoff contender. But, you know, it's only so much you can do with all of the injuries that we've had. I definitely think it's a mix of both. Though I think the Eagles just also aren't really that good. We'll see when we get to the playoffs, though. So the Cowboys officially eliminated from the playoffs after this game. We lose to the Eagles. Is that how that goes? All right, let's see. Let's see what the defense can put together after that waste of an offensive drive, that waste of time we just saw. Eagles more than likely going to start running the ball a lot, though, so they can go ahead and get up out of here with their guys healthy and stuff. No reason to risk up 11 against a team with as many injuries as we have to potentially get your own guys hurt. Shouts out Preston Smith for a pretty good run stop right there to make a 2nd and 8 2-yard gain by Saquon Barkley. Wait, Oregon's playing right now? James Madison and Oregon? Let me checking in on that game. 2nd and 8. Let's see what the Eagles decide to do. I would be shocked if they throw the ball, but maybe they don't respect us. Play action, dump off. Good pressure. Wagner in coverage, and who was that got the pressure on Jalen Hurts to force that bad throw? That boy Jalen Hurts can't even throw a screen, bro. Jalen Hurts can't even throw a screen, y'all. I was not able to watch that Miami-Texas A&M game. That game looked ugly from what I'm seeing. 10-3, pick a whole bunch of interceptions, pick 6. Well, Interception to win the game and all kinds of stuff. Carson Beck celebrating winning 10 with 10 points. 3rd and 8. Oh, they after Hurts. Yo, Jalen Hurts can't throw, bro. If Jalen Hurts is even slightly bothered, the throw gonna be awful, bro. Jalen Hurts, any slight bother and he's cooked, bro. And Bruno, I'm right with you. I'm 100% with you. All right, let's go. See what this offense can put together with Josh Johnson. Is Bill really just not going to see the field anymore? Oh, we almost blocked that. Who was returning kicks for us? Who was that? Was that Antonio Hamilton back there? Who was back there to field that punt? Did anybody else see that? Who was that? I saw somebody with locks or something. Who was that? Antonio Hamilton returning for us on punt returns? Is that the point we've gotten to this season with all the injuries we have? We have our 6th string cornerback returning punts for us? Is that where we at? John, I'm right with you too, bro. People complain, and I would prefer better coaches. I can see why some people do not like our coaching staff, but it's only but so much you can do with the injuries that we've had this year. I've never in my life of being a burgundy and gold fan seen a team this hurt. Down their top 2 corners, and honestly, even the 3rd and 4th have been banged up at times as well and have missed games. Down your top 3 edge rushers. And that's just 2 position groups. I don't even have to get to everything else. We don't even have to talk about the quarterback and the receivers and the everything else that's been going on. Tight end, like, you know what I'm saying? Just defensively alone, your top 3 edge rushers and your top 2.5, 3 corners is crazy. I want y'all to find me a coach that can find greatness out of that. But we'll see, though. Shouts out to Dan Quinn, though. Dan Quinn taking over play calling has helped, though. That has helped. It's made the defense a little better, but it's only but so much you could do with the roster that's going on that field right now, man. We got Josh Johnson in that quarterback right now. So we got James Madison in Oregon. That's going to be an interesting game. We'll see if James Madison stands any sort of a chance. Their jerseys look like TCU. That looks like TCU versus Oregon to me. All right, let's go. Let's see what this offense can do. Down 11 with Josh Johnson in that quarterback. Pam Oliver, Sports Broadcaster Hall of Fame. That's hard, man. Congratulations. We got to do the air horns for that one, man. It's more interesting than anything going on in this game. First to 10 from the 40-yard line. Some pretty good field positioning right here. Hand off to Chris. I couldn't even complete the sentence, bro. I couldn't even complete the season. I couldn't even complete the sentence, bro. And guess what? Guess what college he played for? Guess what number 9? Guess what college number 90 played for? Yeah.
Come on, son.
That stunt, bro. That stunt killed us.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
So Mariota's dealing with a concussion and right hand injury. So it looks like it's definitely both. Ben Sinnott. Okay. Ben Sinnott, you know. Ben Sinnott sighting. Ben Sinnott sighting. Okay. Let's go. Ben Sinnott with a catch with a little over 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir. Ben Sinnott catch got a little bit of yards after the catch too, man. Let's go. 3rd and 6. Oh, man. Josh Johnson looking like Jalen Hurts back there, man. Lord have mercy. Is that another Georgia dog? Lord have mercy. Yes, it is. There you go. You go from Jordan Davis obliterating us on 1st down to Nolan Smith forcing the incompletion on 3rd down. What school did those guys play for again? We ain't got to talk too much about it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Tressway. Good punt. Oh. I don't even know why you punted. But I guess you just admitted defeat, I guess, huh? Thank you, Josh Johnson. Really clutched up. Yeah, so that draft pick, man. We're going to see where we stand after this week. We might move up to 7 after the way this went. Matter of fact, while we're chilling. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, bruh. It depends. Strength of sky. We may be able to move up to 5. Like, if the Saints win, we move up to 5. If the Saints win this week, we move up to 5. I'm about to say, if the Saints can beat the Jets, if the Saints win. When do the Saints play the Jets? Is that this week or next week? Oh, I forgot to refresh. So let me see. We can move up to 6. If the Saints beat the Jets, we move up to 6, I think. I think that's how that works. Saquon Barkley right up the middle for 5 yards. That's crazy. An undefeated James Madison team is in the college football playoffs. A non-undefeated James Madison team is in the college football playoffs. That is crazy. They're not even undefeated. Like, that's insane, bro. That's interesting. Not my problem, though. My team has a bye week, so they ain't got nothing to do with us, but that's hilarious. James Madison has a loss and they're in the playoffs. Saquon Barkley, more broken tackles. I wonder what the flag is on. Saquon Barkley going crazy. Saquon Barkley going crazy. Did I see a flag or was that just somebody's random yellow towel? Quan Martin missed tackle, stiff arm. Another missed tackle, whoever that was, Devonta Smith blocking him. And then Mike Sainristil technically a missed tackle right there, but hey. Who was that? Was that Johnny Newton or Sheldon Day who missed that tackle in the backfield? Who was that? Defense definitely tired, though. This is how the Eagles game, that first Eagles game went last year, where the defense holding up, then they just on the field all the time. They get tired and they get ugly. Okay, Bobby Wagner learned how to tackle as soon as it's Bigsby.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
But yeah, man, let me look. If the Saints win, because they have an easier strength of schedule. If the Saints win, we may move. Nah, we can't. We can't catch up to them because we have 4 wins. We have the 6th pick if the Saints win. Well, the Saints have to win and the Cardinals have to win. You know what? Saints win, we move up to 7. That's it, actually. We only move up 1 spot. 2nd and 6, Tank Bigsby. And touchdown. He is so hype. Lord have mercy. He is extra hype. Why was Tank Bigsby that hype, bro? You good? That looked like we let him score, bro. Why was that just that open? No, I haven't seen a Bill carry the second half. That's a great point. I don't know what's going on there. Is there any particular reason we don't get a ball to Bill? They're going for 2. That was a weird punt, but I mean, I guess we gave up. I guess we just gave up. That's what that looked like on that punt when we punted the ball before they just went and scored that touchdown. Oh, how's our tackling this bad though, man? All right, this game is officially gotten out of hands, down 19. Is this a full-blown fight? What is this? What is the purpose of this? Like, what are we doing? And now he getting jumped. Now somebody on the Eagles is getting jumped. Y'all know y'all are making time go by slower with this fighting, man. Hey, yeah, man. Can y'all get on the sideline, bro? Y'all making this game last longer. And where's all that anger during the play? I don't want to see none of this after the play, man. Where is this during the play? What sparked all of that? Like, what was the anger? There's always like one random shove from one person. Another person gets involved. Another person gets involved. Another person gets involved. Now the original 2 people who started it aren't even the ones fighting. Yo, hey, man, I literally do not care about this brawl. Y'all are making this game slow down. Don't nobody care about this brawl, man. But that's the Eagles' fault, though, because why are you going for 2, up 17 with 4 minutes left? The Eagles wanted a fight. The Eagles definitely asked for that. Eagles asked for that fight, though, bro. The Eagles literally asked for that fight. Why did you go for 2 up 17 with 4 minutes left? All right, so Tyler Sheen of the Eagles ejected, plus Javon Kinlaw and Quan Martin of the Commanders ejected. I don't know how they picked who got ejected and who didn't, because Mike Sainristil was one of the main one throwing punches and slaps. The Eagles literally asked for that, though. Hey, man, can y'all hurry this up, bruh? I don't care about this fight, bruh. Wait, why is Oregon up 6-0? Did they miss the PAT? Go for a 2-point conversion and didn't get it? Hey, man. Yo. What's going on with the next play? What's going on with the next play, bro? Why is this game not moving, bro? Why have we been stuck at 426 for 10 minutes, bro? Can we get up out of here, man? That photo of 4 different flags on the field at the same time is a little crazy, though. Hey, man. Can we get up out of here? There's definitely going to be some people suspended for that one. We already hurt, and we're already down the 3rd and 4th stringers at a lot of different positions, which is, again, why this season went the way that it did, but a lot of people, for some reason, don't want to blame that. But now you're about to be down even more starters, because I think some people getting suspended on this Commanders team for that Christmas game. I think some people not making it to that Christmas game. Oh, my Lord, James Madison, that block. That lead block on somebody was crazy. Shouts out my boy Dwayne Lee for the big time donation to the Cash App. He said, thanks for hosting Rico. Watch it to the end, man. Appreciate that, Dwayne Lee. Appreciate that big time. Thank you for staying around. Thank you for the donation, even with as bad as this team has been. Again, mostly because of injuries, above a lot of other things as well. Traylon Burks with a catch right there. But thank you for sticking around. Thank you for all of the donations. Appreciate that big time, man. Wait, who was that big guy with the black jacket, white shirt, and the chain that we were watching for like 8 seconds? Who was that? Did I miss something? Was that like a celebrity I was supposed to know about, or a coach or a player? Who was that? Jeremy McNichols was able to scamper for a first down after a short gain. He picked up the rest with his legs. That'll make it first down. He said, I'm telling you, JMU, nice. I haven't seen a game, so I can't speak on it. But it's just crazy to see a James Madison team with a loss in the playoffs. But, hey, maybe they came to play. It's 6-0. They have a chance to take a lead against Oregon right now. I don't know what that play I just saw was. All right, handoff to... That's Chris Rodriguez on an 8-yard gain right there. Wait, who's Big Dom? Am I missing something? Why is there any particular reason Bill is not playing? Is there any particular reason Bill is not in the game at all? And is that Brandon Coleman hurt right now? I hope you're all right, Brandon. I hope you're all right, man. Don't want injuries for anybody, man. He said, I feel better after the brawl. Man, I'm mad. Now I want to brawl for how much time that just consumed. James Madison going for it on 4th and 2. Okay. And they got it. Good play design. Good throw. All right, 1st and 10 Commanders. Time still going. It's a good thing. Let that clock keep running, bro. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Chris Rodriguez up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, pushes forward through like 4 more people. That'll be a 20-yard gain right there. Then Javon Kinlaw was flipping people off as he left the field, and Adam Peters had to come talk to him. Golly. All right, let's see. All right, bro. 1st and 10. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Can we skip the 2-minute warning? Who needs it? Can we go to the Commanders and Eagles sidelines, ask them, do y'all really need this 2-minute warning? Can we just keep it going? Can we just run the clock out? Oh, yeah, nah, we don't need a 2-minute warning. Y'all just saw how goofy that play was. Josh Johnson barely tripped up. Sam Cosmi's hurt after doing a backflip somersault over a player. Hey, man. Hey, man. We do not need this 2-minute warning, bruh. The one position group that has been healthy this year is now also getting hurt. The offensive line. Laramie Tunsil already out coming into the game. Brandon Coleman just went to the locker room. Samuel Cosmi is down after that little goofy looking play by Josh Johnson and Cosmi doing a backflip. Hey, man, y'all need this for commercials. Y'all just trying to build revenue. How did Oregon score a touchdown in a minute and a half, though? Shouts out to James Madison for converting 2 4th downs. They still got the ball. See James Madison trying to do a little something. Underdog story sounds fun right now. Shouts out my boy Bear Alexander trying to do his thing for Oregon right now. Cosmi is now walking to the medical tent and needs help to get there, so that does not sound good. That's another guy not playing on Christmas. James Madison, read option. He'll take it for 14 yards. Okay, James Madison trying to score, man. Oh, okay, Oregon went for 2 and didn't get it. That's what I assumed. I was like, no way people out here missing PATs. And Oregon is typically an aggressive offense, especially with my boy Dan Lannon up there now, too. I'm not mad. Shouts out to Texas for being so happy about getting Glenn Schumann. Shouts out to Dan Lannon turning Oregon around. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just needs a little bit of Georgia to get them right and excited. You know what I'm saying? All you need is a little bit of Georgia. You can turn your program around, man. And boy, Texas celebrated getting Will Muschamp as a defensive coordinator like they won the Super Bowl. Like they won a championship already. You would have thought they already won something on Twitter. That is a great hire, though. But it's a Georgia hire. Like, I mean, come on. Obviously, it's good. Wait, Cosmi was pushed late by an Eagles defender when he just got hurt? Oh, yeah, nah. It's time to get up out of here, man. It's time to get up out of here, man. It's time to go. Samuel Cosmi's hurt because of a late push on a play that was already dead. Can I see the replay of that? 2nd and 16. 2nd and 16 from the 44. Yo. It's backup quarterback activities, man. Well, wait, commentators, there's no way you're watching how hurt this Commanders team is saying the Eagles might be able to make a run. There's no way y'all watched the same game we just watched. That's a pass interference for sure, bro. Yes, sir. You got to pass interfere, Traylon Burks. It's been multiple this game. They just finally called the first one. They finally called a pass interference on Traylon Burks. Finally. That's my boy Keely Ringo, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rodriguez with a touchdown run right there. There you go. Touchdown, Chris Rodriguez. Yeah, I agree. Some garbage time points right there. Don't celebrate too much. But shouts out to C-Rod, though, bruh. Shouts out to C-Rod. Shouts out to anybody that bet anything on C-Rod, too. Shouts out to anybody who put some money on C-Rod this game, man. Hey, Traylon Burks hooped today, man. Shouts out to him. Going for a 2-point as well. Let's see if there ends up being a brawl after this one. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Jake McNichols will take it outside, and he'll end up getting it. Now the game went from being unwinnable to winnable, so that's cool for the 2-point conversion. That's cool. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out my boy Dwayne Lee for the donation to the Cash App. Every time a big donation for every touchdown that we score. I appreciate you for sticking around and doing that. Even as ugly as this game has been, even as ugly as this season has been, man. He said, let's go for the garbage points. Hey, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. And thank you, Ma. Let them know. Leave a like and subscribe while you are here before you get up out of here, man. Because this game will be over soon. But make sure y'all leave a like if you haven't already. Appreciate Dwayne Lee for another donation. Make sure y'all leave a like on the way out. I will be not live streaming this upcoming Christmas game, but I will live stream the last game of the season whenever that ends up getting scheduled against the Eagles, the final game of the season. Sometime early January after my Georgia Bulldogs beat up on whoever they got to play. I think we play Miami. Do we play Miami? Let me see. Who Georgia play? I know we play Ole Miss. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It was between Tulane and Ole Miss. And then it's Miami versus Ohio State. Whoever wins that game, more than likely Ohio State. Miami isn't that good to me, but we'll see. After Georgia beats Ole Miss, we'll see who we play. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, make sure y'all leave that like on the way out. I will live stream the final game of the season, but I will not be live streaming this upcoming game on Christmas again. We could have been undefeated. I wasn't live streaming the Christmas game. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we are this bad. But, I mean, it doesn't give me any more incentive. But we could have been undefeated. I wasn't live streaming on Christmas, dog. That's family. That's family right there. He said I need to start. I've been watching. We gonna see though. I want to play Miami. I would prefer to play against Miami than Ohio State just off of revenge sakes. Ohio State got Caleb Downs and we be going back and forth for recruits, but Miami got Carson Beck. I need revenge against him. They out there paid. Jackson Cantwell wanted to go to Georgia, but then Miami came at the last second and gave him the biggest bag ever that a high school tackle has ever gotten coming into college. So there's nothing we could do there. Just like USC, their best recruit, they stole from Georgia by paying them a bunch of money. Texas, same thing. Tyler Atkinson and Justice Terry last year coming in, spending ridiculous money for one guy. Georgia can't compete. We always going to get outbought. We're never going to outbuy somebody. This recruiting class should have been insane, but, you know, everybody comes and takes. They know Georgia's not going to pay big money for anybody. Well, the biggest money. And so Jackson, hey, so I need my revenge on Miami too. We got our revenge against Texas. I need my Miami revenge for y'all coming in and stealing our players with insane amount of money. And then, of course, the Carson Beck thing too. So I need that. I would definitely prefer to beat Miami over Ohio State. I just don't think Miami's going to beat Ohio because Ohio State is the most talented team in college this year. Point blank, period. If Georgia wins, it's because, I mean, we're talented too, but that's because of coaching. That's just because Kirby Smart and Mike Bobo and all of them outcoached Ryan Day and Brian Hartline and those guys. That we're going to win because we outcoached Ohio State. Ohio State is the most talented team in the country. So that's not necessarily anything against Miami. It's just Ohio State is Ohio State. They went in that portal and paid big money. They don't pay big money in recruiting, but they paid some huge money in the portal, and that's how they ended up winning the championship last game, and that's how they're, You know, this a lot of people's favorites to win the championship this year. So it ain't nothing. As much as I, hate Miami for the things they've been doing off the field against Georgia, that's not why I have them losing against Ohio State. Ohio State's just extremely talented. Like, they're ridiculous. They put that money in the portal, boy. They weren't playing these past year and a half, 2 years. So we're to the point where Tanner McKee is in the game. That's the point of the game we've gotten to. My boy Red Zone in the lab, he said he's at his Detroit family Christmas party. They asked him how he felt about that last score that the Eagles scored. And they're Detroit fans, of course. And Deuce Red Zone said, I'm still feeling good off that playoff win last year. We chilling. And then he started getting cussed out and yelled out by his family, his Detroit family. That's hilarious. Detroit fans definitely can't tell us nothing. We beat y'all when it mattered. Shouts out to Chris Rodriguez getting a touchdown before the game ended, though, man. Cowboys officially eliminated from the playoffs after this win of the Eagles over the Commanders. And the Eagles have officially won the division 2 years in a row, which is the first time it's happened in this division for a long time. The officials were not in position to officiate the play. Wow. Who is that talking all that trash over the mic that we can hear clearly through the TV? Shouts out to the Eagles, man, for beating the severely hurt Commanders team. But it is what it is, man. You got to get your wins how you can get them. If I'm an Eagles fan, I'd take it. And we got to watch Josh Johnson start at quarterback for us on Christmas. I mean, watch is a strong word, though. Watch is aggressive. Watch Josh Johnson start is aggressive wording. I ain't gonna lie, James Madison, it's not looking too good right now, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, everybody that stayed all the way to the end, man. All of y'all, all 200 of y'all, over 200 of y'all, are watch to the end game goats, man. Watch to the end game kings, man. Appreciate all of y'all kings and queens out there, man. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody that donated. Make sure you leave a like on the way out. Appreciate everybody that's already left a like and everybody that's going to leave a like on the way out. Again, really appreciate y'all for sticking with me all the way to the end of that game, bro. Because I was struggling. So for y'all to stick around, that means y'all support me and love me even more than y'all love this terrible Commanders team, bro. He said it's worse than Cole having to watch Josh Johnson on Christmas. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Of course, you got this Oregon James Madison game coming up. Do we have another NFL game coming up? I have no idea. Honestly, don't even care. I'm going to be more interested in the Oregon James Madison game. Unless it gets out of hand, which is looking like it's starting to be right now. That's already 2 touchdowns for Oregon. So maybe this game will be unwatchable. Either way, though, appreciate y'all. Shouts out to Watch to the End Gang, man. WTTEG in the building. Appreciate y'all. I will have y'all with videos this week. I didn't do a lot of videos this past week, but I'm going to be more on it this week. So stay tuned. I'm trying to have a goal of at least putting out a video a day this week. So stay tuned. Really appreciate y'all. And hey, for those of y'all that hate the Cowboys a lot, I mean, I hate the Falcons more than any other team. But for those of y'all that hate the Cowboys, hey, losing to the Eagles just got the Cowboys eliminated. So at the very least, you could have get some sort of a smile of happiness from that. So shouts out to the Commanders and the Eagles coming together to officially eliminate the Cowboys from the playoffs for any of y'all that care about that much. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you, George. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you, Rolo, the Hustler, man. Well, appreciate it. First of all, welcome back, all of y'all. I didn't get a chance to say what's up to y'all throughout the live stream. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate the Cowboys enough to care, to be happy about losing to eliminate them. For some of y'all may, so, you know, just go ahead and throw that out there just in case for those of y'all that hate the Cowboys that much. He said Caleb Downs, come on down. I agree. Future commander right there, in my opinion. Appreciate y'all again. Make sure y'all leave a like on the way out. My goal is to do a video every day this week. I want to even, of course, I didn't do a mock draft last week. Maybe I'll find the time to do 2 this week. We'll see. But either way, appreciate y'all. Thank you, Renell, for that as well. And I'm going to catch y'all later. Y'all stay easy, man. I'm out.